Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Am I still good? Hold on. Am I good? Am I good? Am I good? All right, I think I'm good. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hold on. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. The Twitch title is off. It's fixed on my end. What is it? I thought if I set it up, I must have hit done. Hold on, guys. Yeah, I just gotta fix it. Okay, there you go. Just update it. Sorry. I thought it was fixed. Thank you for that, Chan. Tono, bro, what's up? I mean, I forgot how to say your name. I'm gonna say Tony. That's the other one. I think it is. I said the other one. Like you got two different names or something. All right. Good morning to every single body that's in here. Welcome back to another daily facts and stats show. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling blessed. Oh damn, my camera from the game. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling blessed. Happy Labor Day. Happy September 1st, bro. It's September 1st, bro. That's crazy to think about. Like, it's September 1st. The good news is it's I do not like how this is on my head, bro. I don't like how this is on my head. The good news is, nah, it's throwing me off. Black, what's good, brother? Make sure when y'all come in here, y'all drop that Facts and Stats logo, man. When y'all come in here, y'all drop that Facts and Stats logo. If you a sub, when y'all come in here, drop that Facts and Stats logo. Make sure y'all drop that Facts and Stats logo in the chat. He said I'm dead tired of y'all going out, mo. A couple months left in the year, got to lock in year. It's crazy. 2025. I'm not gonna lie, y'all know how typically people say, man, this year flew by. This year didn't fly by though. This year felt like you get every day's worth. Like this year feel like it's taking its time, in my opinion. All the recent previous years, I feel like it flew by, but this year right here, nah, it's not flying by at all. I'm being completely honest. To me, this year is not flying by at all. But either way, we good, we blessed. I'm happy to be here for another day, and being able to talk sports with you all. This is the last Monday where we will be starting the show without recapping NFL games. I genuinely cannot wait for that. I have a new plan as well. So I'm gonna need all y'all to walk with me on this. I need everybody that come in here at 11 a.m. To do something different today. I mean, not today. This is my new plan, y'all. Hold on. This is my new plan. My plan is to start going live on Twitter. Spaces like 10:30, 10:45, probably 10:30, right? Because I typically start off the show talking by myself for like 10 to 15 minutes anyway. But while I'm doing that, that's going to have more people come into the space, and then I switch it over to Twitch and YouTube. So that's my plan going forward. Twitch and YouTube at 11 a.m. and then I will start on Spaces at 10:30. So everybody that come in here at 11 a.m., you're going to see the scheduled space. I'm going to schedule a space every single day that I'm going to do a show. I didn't do it today because I know this is the last week where I'm working on a Tuesday. I work today too, but it's after the show. But I work Tuesday and Wednesday during 11 a.m. That's the last Tuesday that I'm working in the morning time. So, you're going to see me schedule a space for Monday morning at 10:30, Tuesday morning at 10:30, Thursday mornings at 10:30, and any other day going forward. So yeah, like a pre-show before the show. And it's the same way I used to do spaces and take everybody from space to playback. So it's going to be the same thing. So when y'all see that scheduled space at 10:30, this is the idea. This is the sneak. I'm just telling y'all this is just a little sneak. My goal is just to go in there and rap, right, for like 10 to 15 minutes. And whatever we're going to be talking about today, I am going to, Black, you know what's funny? I just tried to go live on TikTok. For some reason, my TikTok do not work on my OBS. Like, it won't connect. My TikTok and my OBS won't connect for some reason. I literally just tried to go live on TikTok 2 minutes ago. It won't connect. TikTok changed like one of their features for like how you used to be able to go live on it. So it's not working. So that's the main thing I got to troubleshoot. I literally just tried. But yeah. So 10:30, that idea is just to get more people to come into the show. If people join a platform or a space at 10:30 for 30 minutes and they hear cool, early, quick sports talks, they're gonna be like, let me follow them over to Twitch and YouTube, and that's what it's all about. So that is my plan going forward. I did not do it today for obvious reasons, but I most likely will do it Thursday. I will do it Thursday 1,000%. I'll do it Thursday as we're going to preview that Eagles and Cowboys game. The best of our ability. Wouldn't it be crazy if the Cowboys win? Process talking all that shit about the Cowboys and things of that nature. It would be crazy if the Cowboys win that game. I think I actually want them to win that game now. Yeah, I'm back. It's like, this is the only time I don't hate nothing. I don't hate nothing in life. I don't even use the word hate because hate is a strong word. I don't hate nothing in life. But this is the time of the year where some of my favorite people that I dislike, and I see their team lose, and I know how much their team losing affects them. I want that. Process, I want that. Pause. Because y'all are ridiculous. Goods, I can't even say the word how y'all be thinking. But I ain't gonna lie. Goods, I want that. I'm not on that type of shit with y'all. So process, goods, it's really just processing goods, to be honest. Hold on. Let me see if I care about if anybody else team lose. Process goods. I don't care about the Chiefs enough. And T, I just don't like something about T. If T team lose, I'm good too. Process goods, T. And I'm good. Yeah, I'm good right there. Process goods and T. I'm good right there. Yeah, I'm good right there. Everybody else I don't really care about. Like, the Bengals are not worth me caring about if they lose on a week-to-week basis. Like, in my opinion, the Chiefs are not worth me caring. And it may sound crazy, but I don't care if the Chiefs lose on a week-to-week basis because nothing with them really matters. Like, D-Mac is going to come in here on a high horse for, we got, and that's why my homie got 3 Super Bowls. Like, so it doesn't really bother me with the whole D-Mac shit. You know what I'm saying? But either way, now I told y'all my plan. I think a couple more people came in here. I'm gonna tell y'all the plan one more time. Y'all, the plan going forward, starting this Thursday, you will see scheduled spaces. I need you all to join the space. The more of you all that join, more people will click the space and join the space. Now I do know it's going to be a slow transition doing the space at 10:30. That will be a slow trend. It's not going to be 50 people, 60 people, 70 people off rip. It's not going to happen. But my goal is to start the space and get all the new people. My focus is securing new people, new voices, new speakers. So that's what I'm about for this upcoming football season and throughout this college football season and throughout this upcoming NBA season. Training camp starts this month actually for the NBA. So we got to lock in on that too. And then as soon as you know, college basketball will be here. But either way, enough rapping. Slow motion is better than no motion. Facts. If the king of great ideas, I try to be. Quick side updates, real quick, y'all. Recorded a Fact and Stats podcast episode yesterday. I'm disappointed in myself. I'm heavily disappointed in myself. Actually, I'm not even just a little bit. I'm heavily disappointed in myself. I looked at the freaking I go and I record a podcast episode. Anthony Gibson, what's up? What's up on YouTube, bro? Sorry, I didn't see your comment. I saw it late. I go and I record a podcast episode, and that shit saying I record an episode in 5 months. Like, nigga. That shit say I didn't record an episode in 5 months, bro. Y'all don't understand how much time, but y'all do. Y'all should understand how much time the show takes on my day to day, and it took over, bro. It took over everything, fact and stats. So I do want to make it a point of emphasis, to record podcast episodes again. So I am working behind the scenes on that right now, and that episode will probably drop Tuesday or Wednesday. It's all depends on how quick I'll be able to get clips out for the show. Episode that's going to drop. And that'll be back. That's going to shift back to a week-to-week basis. So that's the last thing I want to say. If you're on YouTube, thank you. I appreciate it. The show is also live on Twitch. I do not mind which platform you choose to watch the show on. I am grateful regardless. If you prefer to listen on YouTube because you don't download Twitch, you don't know nothing about Twitch, that is totally fine. There are ways you can support the platform or extend your support for the platform on YouTube as well. And that's becoming a member. If you are on YouTube and you are not a member, all you got to do is click the link in the bio that says become a member. And there's 3 different levels you can join as. Members should be able to watch the podcast episode in like literally 30 minutes. I'm uploading it right now, but it's going slow. So if you are a member on YouTube, you'll be able to watch the podcast episode in like 30 minutes. As I've been uploading that video for probably the last hour or something like that. Everybody else, you'll be able to see it either tomorrow or Wednesday. I'll probably shoot for Wednesday, to be honest, just to give myself some time, some extra time. Also, if you're on the YouTube side of things, make sure you all hit the thumbs up button as well. That helps the algorithm out for anybody that's surfing on YouTube to come across facts and stats. And like I said, we want to be willing to join the community. 2, be willing to speak on the stage. Or 3, be willing to type in the chat on a day-to-day basis like a lot of you all do. Chan, Bear, Black, Shaggy, typically in the chat. Nana, I think Nana's in the building right now. And everybody else that type in the chat on a day-to-day basis. Also, now on top of that, if you want the Twitch side of things and you are not a sub, you can also extend your support that way as well. All you have to do is literally hit that sub button. I'm pretty sure you see it. I don't have to, there's nowhere you need to go. You just hit the sub button. Now, I will say if you have Amazon Prime, I will advise you all to sub through Amazon Prime as you get 1 free subscription per month. So if you have Amazon Prime, I will advise you to sub through Amazon Prime as you get 1 free subscription per month. Now, you will have to redo that subscription every month, though. So keep that in mind if you do Amazon Prime. Now, if you're on the Twitch side of things, you can do 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, whatever the case may be. And everybody that's a member and or sub on Twitch and YouTube, thank y'all for all the extended support. It definitely means a lot to me for y'all to go out your way. And whether it's $5 a month, whether it's $10 a month, and even still to the couple of people that's at the $25 a month on YouTube. Like, that means a lot to me. Y'all going out of y'all way to, like, you know what, Ed was a good guy, like, you know what I'm saying, let's help him out. So thank y'all, and let's help him across his journey, you know, with facts and stats. Today, as I'm rapping, I'm paying $17. I got Turbo. I don't even know what I don't know what Twitch Turbo is. I think I know what it is, but I don't know too much about it, to be honest. I think you avoid ads for everybody. You don't got no ads on nobody thing. I don't know how I go. But either way, happy Monday, Josh. Happy Monday, brother. Josh is here through Amazon Prime. Shout out to Josh. Ad free for everybody. That's actually smart. Yeah, that's actually smart. I would just do Turbo, to be honest. Well, if you on Twitch heavily, I can't. Everybody don't probably be on Twitch heavily. I didn't know that's what Turbo was. Okay, so Turbo is ad free for every channel you choose to watch. That's actually smart. Horns down. All right, so a couple things before we get started. Following the Twitter is important. So y'all heard me speak about spaces coming soon. Following the Twitch is very important. I mean, Twitch. Following the Twitter is important. This is at fact and stats _ This is where I will be every day at 10:30 in the morning. I will be there every day at 10:30 in the morning. Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays guaranteed. Okay? And even Fridays. Wednesday is the only day I am leaving open for me to potentially work if I have to for a morning shift. So keep that in mind. But Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays guarantee in the morning time. So follow at @FactandStats_. I typically would tweet out what the topics will be today, or throughout the week. I didn't do that for the most part today, how I typically word it, because I know I'm only going to be able to do a show Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday this week. So I will not be able to do a show Tuesday and Wednesday. But next week, Tuesday, we obviously locked in with our first official power rankings, which I cannot wait for. But today, we'll be going over all the college football action, the week 1 action so far that took place. I know we got a couple, maybe just one game today with UNC and TCU. And then we're going to look at all the WNBA action this past weekend. And I guess sort of kind of preview Bill Belichick making his coaching, college coaching debut for the North Carolina Tar Heels, going up against TCU. And I believe that game is in North Carolina as well. So the show will be about 2 to 3 hours today. And that'll be that. So with that being said, last but not least, if you are, and shout out to Nightbot dropping that message in the chat. If you are interested in joining the stage, and on top of joining this, outside of joining the stage, if you are interested in joining the stage, make sure you are joining the Fact and Stats Discord. Nightbot will drop that message in the chat shortly. If you're already in the Discord, feel free to join the stage. We're going to kick it off with college football talks. And then also, the Discord is utilized for, the Discord is utilized, I did not mean to show that. But for example, while I'm already here, the Discord is utilized for showing people that gamble. I gamble myself. You'll probably see a couple bad beats in there with like one-offs and things like that. You will see a BJ channel as well for all that know BJ. I think he's getting ready for football. Yeah, this is his first time taking some days off. I don't know the last time I even seen BJ take a day off. But other people share their plays as well. Typically, you'll see Josh Harvey pretty active. Chan is typically active. I think he's been on some tennis lately. Yeah, he was last plays was in tennis. So yeah, you'll see some plays throughout the different channels set up. If you do gamble, feel free to join the Fact and Stats Discord. If you want to join the stage, please feel free to join the Fact and Stats Discord. You'll just go to Daily Show Voice channel and you'll meet me in there. And last but not least, we'll be having watch parties as well in the Fact and Stats Discord. Let me know if I'm tripping, y'all. So when I've been hosting the show on, y'all know how I had a couple of watch parties in the Discord yesterday, or Playback on Saturday and Sunday. Playback messaged me on like a Friday or Saturday, whatever day it was, and they said something like, "Hey, just to let you know, something about copyright, something." So if the person reach out to you, or they reach out to, let me read it word for word. Actually, I'm over here chatting. Hold on. I don't want y'all to see this part though. Let me turn my Discord thing off. Let me know if I'm tripping, y'all. College football content is copyrighted. If you choose to screen share this content, please be aware that if a rights holder submits a copyright report, we will notify you accordingly. Streaming content from YouTube is acceptable when it involves highlights, replays, or full games that are publicly available, especially when it's from the official source. However, if we come across live broadcasts and paid services like YouTube TV or similar platforms, we'll need to remove them from the discovery and still notify you as a room owner so you have the opportunity to make an informed decision about how to proceed with your stream. The way I look at it, it's not technically anything that can happen from a copyright standpoint. All I'm doing is sharing my browser on my own YouTube TV account. Am I tripping, y'all? It's nothing copyright. It's nothing that you can say about. I am sharing my own personal browser. Well, actually, no, technically it still is. But nobody's going to reach out for that. Like what? That's like having friends over and you take your screen and you take your thing from appreciate the follow. That's like having friends over and you take the thing. I gotta change that.
Let's go.
You share the live game. So it is. I don't know, bruh. I don't know. I don't think nothing can happen for that. Personally, but either way, it's not worth the risk. So I might really just gotta go Discord heavy. But I did not know that I did not know what was I about to say? That you cannot share Discord games. YouTube TV on Discord, bro. I didn't know that. Like YouTube TV is not don't work on Discord. It's a black screen. So I don't know. Gotta figure that out. It is what it is. But yeah, Playback sent me that message, y'all. So I'm just giving y'all the heads up. was about to say, why is my thing like that? It wasn't working, bro. Last time I was in there, it wasn't working. Maybe I didn't prep myself enough, I guess. I don't know. But either way, college football kicked off this past weekend. Well, not this past weekend, but the game that a lot of people was anticipating, that a lot of people wanted to watch, kicked off this past weekend. Oh, you need a different browser. Okay. I'll figure it out. College football, like I said, the game kicked off this past weekend that more people cared to watch. I would say that in the most respectful way possible. So what I did here is just to look at some of the top 25 teams that lost, and then feature or highlight some of the games that took place. And then last but not least, outside of the games that took place, take a look at the UNC and TCU matchup today. Now, I will be sitting up here lying if I know anything about these rosters. So I'll read like the game cast or the preview or something like that. What I am going to do now, though, is start it off with a game that I made sure to prioritize and watch this past Saturday. And Preach, let me change that soundboard thing. Let me give you the proper introduction. I don't know who you are, but I'm glad you found Facts and Stats this morning, bro, on Twitch. Let me give you the proper introduction, bro. Let me make sure my sound working. There it is. Let's go. All right, that's to you, Ant. Appreciate that follow, man. All right, I'm gonna jump down to performance from this past Saturday. Shout out to Bear School. Bear team got the win right here on this Friday, though. Auburn beat Baylor 38-24. If anybody that your team played over the weekend and I'm going down the schedule and you want to come up here and shout out your team or whatever took place in the game, by all means, feel free to make your way to the stage, and you'll join the stage through Discord. And I do not know why Nightbot did not put that message in the chat. Oh, I turned it off. Sorry. So that message will load up in the chat shortly. Chance that their whole roster is new. Saturday's matchup. How can I start this off? There goes Nightbot with the timely message. So that will be pinned. That's how you will join the stage if anybody wants to join the stage. And if you do not know, if it's your first time here, Fact and Stats is an open platform for anybody to join the stage and speak their mind in regards to whatever the topics is. How can I say this? If you know me, bro, I don't like jazz. Like, if anybody jazzing something, I want to be the one that's doing the jazz. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm jazzing something, then it's realistic. It's possible. It could be true. So I made it, and this is what happened with Anthony Richardson, by the way. I'm not comparing the two. When Anthony Richardson was at Florida, he was getting jazzed. So I said, all right, you know what? I'm going to watch 2-3 games of him back to back, right? And let me see if I'm impressed or not. You know, and I happen to not be impressed with Anthony Richardson. But, so I said, okay. Arch Manning, he got the last name. Some even felt like he should have started some games over Quinn last year. That's a true thing, by the way. Then they throw out the generational word. I'm saying some people say generational on Twitter. Like, all right, let me watch him against the reigning champs, Ohio State. And I fell for the Jazz so much that, like, I'm like, all right, let me throw a little something on Texas. The main parlay that I cared about was Texas plus 6.5, and that still lost. You know what I'm saying? Either way, the parlay would have lost anyway because Bama lost. We'll get to that game in a second. I need anybody to tell me what the fuck what happened in that Bama game. But to this Texas and Ohio State game, I'm gonna start off on the Texas side. They obviously were the losers, and they lost the game 7-14. Wasn't a lot of points scored in this game at all, obviously, as you can see. And a couple of takeaways for me that I would say I have in this game. You see why many people believe it'll take 2 years for Archer to declare. Now, he can declare at the end of the season, but from what I saw on Saturday, it's highly unlikely that his game will fully change from September to January if they make it that far, and he'll be an NFL ready quarterback. If I was him, I would just go through the 2 years, which he most likely would do anyway at Texas, and learn and grow as much as possible, and then be ready to then thrive and excel in the NFL. Because I do think he would still end up being a good NFL quarterback. But a couple of things that I had wrong with him, or things that I had issues with when I was watching the game, and I said this literally in playback. I'm like, why is he throwing the ball like that? Like, I feel like his mechanics is off. Like, I feel like how he processes something, it's a little off. I did not like the full on display pocket awareness, in my opinion. I do not like how he didn't step into throws, in my opinion. I do not like how he sidearm throws that did not need to be a sidearm throw. Out of watching that game for 4 quarters, he only delivered like 3 good balls to me. I think it was a post on the right side of the field. I think the other one was like something on the left side of the field. I can't remember if it was a fly, whatever the route was. And the third one was the throw on that 4th down where the guy didn't catch the ball. 4th and 3, they in the red zone. The guy didn't catch the ball. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Which lost the game. Technically, that's a good throw. That's just not a throw that I would have made in that moment, in that situation. Like, that's a throw that you make if it's a tie game. You don't make that kind of throw when you need a for sure touchdown and or first down, in my opinion. Like, I think he stirred that wide receiver down. I didn't even know y'all joined the stage. I think he stirred that wide receiver down, and, we saw what happened. So, Arch, throughout that 4 quarter, I think he only made 3 good throws. Everything else, I was not impressed with. He should have threw more than 1 pick. We only saw 1 interception. He should have threw 2. To be honest and to be real. So, yeah, I asked Shaggy prior to the game if they had any elite wide receivers on the outside, because I think all good quarterbacks need good wide receivers. Now, I did not know apparently this guy Wingo, whatever his name is, I think he's looked at as a good wide receiver, Ryan Wingo. Maybe they'll chime in on him later as I see them up here. I don't know too much about him. I'm not a college football junkie, if anybody do not know. I am making it a point of emphasis to watch college football every Saturday. And the games that matter the most to me throughout this season, though, as I typically been for the last couple of years, outside of Georgia games. But yeah, Ryan Wingo only 2 catches, 35 yards. That last ball, I believe, was to him, where Arch again chose to sidearm it when he did not have to do so. But Ryan, in my opinion, yeah, the ball is, I guess, a tad behind you, but you did not have to pretty boy try to one hand grab it. Like, you could have. I get, as a wide receiver, first and foremost, I'm not blaming Ryan, because as a wide receiver, you are supposed to put the ball in stride as that wide receiver is running that slant or that drag. So if Ryan is going forward, why is he having to come back and stop and catch the ball? It's supposed to be into the momentum so he can continue on going. So I don't know what the fuck Arch was thinking with that one. But Texas defense played solid to me, in my opinion. The game was there for Texas to win. I think Texas fucked up with penalties. Texas had a lot of bad penalties in this game. A couple of false starts, a couple of hands to the face that even took away a safety. And then on top of that, one of the biggest drives of the game is when it was 1st and goal from like the 3-yard line, and they ran, I think, 3 straight runs, maybe even 4 straight runs. 1 or 2 of them was to Arch. You didn't get no points there. So that was just terrible. So really, Texas could have won this game. I'm not taking none away. I'm not blaming. I don't want to act like Texas was not there. Like, to be there with the defending champs was a pretty good thing. Both teams have a lot of new players or transfers, according to a couple of guys that speak inside this platform. Arch will be better. The Texans will be better. They'll win a lot of games this year. On the Ohio State side of things, Carnell Tate, hell of a touchdown catch, bro. I mean, the defender did what he was supposed to do. He got his hand in there. He knocked the ball out. Carnell, as a good wide receiver, you're supposed to have good hand-eye coordination. And I think it was really good for him while being in the air to still locate it, which he didn't have to do much to do, but still locate and catch that ball and secure that touchdown. That was a great ball as well. Well, could have been a better ball, but it was still solid. Jeremiah Smith, couple of drops earlier in the game. Finished with 6 catches and 43 yards. Made receptions when it mattered. What else? They apparently have a new quarterback, too. I think he went to Bama last year. Julian Saying. He was 13 for 20, 126 yards through that long touchdown throw to Carnell. Solid performance from him. I don't know too much about him. Tez will speak on him shortly, but solid performance from him. In his first game starting, I didn't see anything where I had to worry much about, So it was a good game for him. I think Ohio State will be solid this year. On the defensive side, you saw Caleb Downs all around the field, looking like, one of, if not the best defensive prospect in the draft coming up. And I cannot wait to see what team gets him. And he never went to part of Bama. For real? Is that true? Oh, he was never part of Bama. Thank you, right? He was never part of Bama. So yeah, that's pretty much what I got to say about the game. I've been rapping for like the last 30 minutes. I think I'm joined up here, yeah, by Ari, Ted, and Shaggy. Ted is Ohio State fan, so I'm gonna let Ted kick this recap off. My brother, if you did say things in the playback on Saturday,
Thank gosh.
I did not fully hear it. But what you got to say about the game on Saturday, bro?
You about to see some bullshit.
It was a good game, bro. Both defenses to me stepped up big time. Both defenses showed that they can be the best two defenses in the country. Um, I ain't gonna really. I'm gonna let Shaggy Hayden ass speak on the Texas side. I just speak on Ohio State side. Julian saying, good game, solid game. Um, I'll say, I told Ryan, Miles, I say I was wrong about dude. And remember, I told you last week when you asked me, you said, "What you think is my biggest concern?" I said, "Bro, honestly, my biggest concern to me is the quarterback. Like, I know he's good, but for you to start, for this to be your first career start, and it's against a team like this, all bias aside, you don't know what you're about. You don't know what to expect. Like you don't. You know what I mean? So, and for him to go out there and play a solid game like that, look poised, look like he was more ready than I thought that he was. I think he did a really good job, bro. And the drop, the passes that he did incomplete, to me wasn't even bad balls. Me personally, I think it was just drops. You got two Jeremiah drops. You got Max Clare drop on the sideline for the on the fourth down. That's three drops right there. He only went 13 for 20. You know what I'm saying? So um the first drive of the game, play calling was a little iffy. I wasn't really rocking with it, but I understood it from a standpoint that you got a first time quarterback and you don't really want to do too much to try to and potentially have him do something uncharacteristic and potentially turn the ball over. Uh, so I understood that. I I like the running game. I like that we kind of stayed with the running game and it kind of helped out Julian in a way by staying with the running game and trying to wear them out throughout the game, and then to the fourth quarter where you start seeing runs break away. I think that's played a part from the first three quarters that you trying to establish a run and then get to the pass, and then even in the second half when we started passing the ball, that's where you started to see us really get into a little rhythm. So I was cool there. Um, the receivers, Carnell Tate, I wish he would have got more targets. I wish he would have got more catches, but it didn't turn out like that. It's cool. It is what it is. Jeremiah two uncharacteristic drops. I was more so mad with the out route more than the screen, because even if he did catch the screen, if you remember the play,
Yeah,
he wasn't going nowhere anyway. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So but I feel like the first drop on the little out route, if you remember the play, I think if he would have caught that ball, that's a first down. So I was more so mad with that drop than the second one. And the defense, bro, the defense, the defense came to play. They looked ready from start to finish. Start to finish. Matt Patricia, I love the scheme. I love what he did. And the DBs and the linebackers and you know what I mean? They good as advertised to me, which I also been stating. They're good as advertised. The question mark that I do have for the rest of the season, and you're going to play different teams. So next game will be a tune-up game. So hopefully they can catch their little rhythm, catch their little stride. I'm super fine with the run defense. The run defense was there. Like, granted, Texas did, Wisner did break away kind of a couple runs, due to good blocking. But for the most part, the run defense was stout to me. Like, I no problems there. My biggest concern was pass rushers getting to the quarterback. Granted, Arch did have to step out of the pocket on certain plays, but I say that I didn't really see a pass rusher really pop. Granted, Texas also have two NFL offensive linemen themselves, so I know it's kind of skewed. It's kind of skewed a little off. It could be skewed a little off. So next game, and potentially for the next big game, you may start seeing them come into their shell just a little bit. But just for the first game, I didn't really see a pop pass rusher. So that was my biggest concern with the defense. But overall, bro, it was a good game, bro. I expect Julian Sand to get better by each game. Literally, I think, and I told you other day, I think he's more ready than I think the coaching staff even thinks. Like I think he's ready. So I think as the year go on, you will start seeing more than 20 passes. Hell, we ain't never been that team where our quarterback only throw 20 passes any fucking way. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, but I think that was a first game thing and really not really trying to do too much with him and just to see where he is. But I think he's ahead of what people actually think he is. So I think he played a solid game. And I also said yesterday in the playback that today Monday. Saturday in the playback after the game, I think he looked the most comfortable on the entire offense. He looked the most ready on the entire offense. I think Jeremiah had a little jitters, to be honest, due to the uncharacteristic plays. But Julian Sand had the most confidence to me from start to finish, and that was something that I didn't expect. But I'm done rapping. Though. It was a good game, though, for sure.
Great game for sure. One thing I disagree with though, I do think Texas had success on the ground, in my opinion. Like I think what you said. You said the run. I think Texas messed up a little bit because if I remember the game correctly, I think the first drive or two, that's where CJ and the other back, which is Wisner right there, was having some good yard pickups on the ground. But then Arch was the one that was not delivering on his end. So then that moved the offense from being a balanced attack. And then I think like the second, third quarter, you guys shifted to where it looked like your run defense did pick up at the time because you sort of kind of can see that a run was coming. I think Arch had less than 100 passing yards going into the fourth quarter, bro. So it's like they offense couldn't even be a balanced attack. So when that fourth quarter came around, then Texas run game picked right back up again. I think probably one of their last drives. Again, I'm trying to quote it correctly off the top of my head, but probably one of their last drives. 4 plays, arch. Probably
I
one of
mean,
the last.
I said they got a couple they got a couple runs, but
Oh
I
yeah.
think to me that was due to good blocking. Like I don't.
Oh okay.
Yeah, I think they like I said, bro.
But
It's
that go
kind of
together.
skewed.
Don't that go
Yeah,
together?
it's kind of well, yeah. But I'm saying that's why I was saying it's kind of skewed because Texas also have a good line, so I'm not gonna take that away from them. But to me personally, I think overall the run defense was there. You didn't see a real breakaway run. Yeah, like to your point, they got a couple runs where a nigga got hit and he may bounce for an
Nah, you
extra
right.
2-3
Yeah.
yards.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they didn't have breakaway runs to the point where it was a concern to me. You know what I mean? Like throughout recent years, and you know what I'm saying, when you watching Ohio State, when you playing teams that have good run attacks like Penn State's and Mitch, hell, the last couple of years of Michigan, teams who have good run attacks against Ohio State, you see breakaway runs. You feel what I'm saying? You didn't see that Saturday. So to me, if that's cleaned up, to me, that's overall good. You ain't gonna stop a nigga behind the line of scrimmage every fucking play. A nigga gonna break for about 6-7 yards if y'all just gonna keep
Yeah.
running the ball. But overall, I think it was pretty good. It was pretty good to me, honestly.
Yeah, fair. I chalk that up. You say he had 38 passing touchdowns. I mean, 38 passing yards black. You know, like it. Before I pass to Shaggy and then Riot and Bear as well, what was your thought on Riot drop real quick? Well, what was your thoughts on Arch's performance though? What you guys say about him?
Bro, I ain't got nothing to say about him, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of like respectfully, I watched him. I kind of knew what to expect, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, maybe not that bad, but I knew it wasn't gonna be nothing crazy. I just let niggas say what they say, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you watch the game, now everybody got different opinions than they had before coming into the game, bro. Which I already knew was gonna happen. So I ain't really got nothing to say about dude, bro.
Damn. All right, Shaggy. What's the word, bro?
Yo, the word
What's your thoughts on the game Saturday?
good game. Well, not mid game. To be honest, it wasn't a good game to me. It was mid.
For
Them
sure.
two caliber teams. Them two caliber teams. Only 3 touchdowns. What total in the game? Yeah, boring watch. You know, really on Texas and Texas could have scored more. Ohio State offense wasn't on shit throughout the game. They had the deep play, underthrown touchdown. It worked out. Then they had to drive with the penalties and shit. Can't blame them for that. Texas got to be more disciplined. But I agree with you. I think if Arch was any better in that game, the running attack would have been even better.
Yeah.
I think one of the running backs finals of carry that one was 4, but like you said, it's hard to be balanced.
Yeah.
But even then, the play call, I didn't like the play call from start to finish either. Like I didn't like it at all, especially on the goal line. Like 4 straight runs on the goal line, not one pass attempt. That ain't. I'm not a fan of that. And the fourth run is a QB sneak with him. He's like Arch. What? He's a tall quarterback, but he's not a. He ain't strong. He ain't powerful. He ain't. I think they thought they could bully Ohio State. And he just wasn't getting bullied on the goal line. Like Chaz was saying yesterday, they've been one of the best goal line defenses in college football for a while. So I think I don't know if Arch gonna be fine because if that's the mechanics, I don't know. That shit look terrible. If that's how you gonna be throwing the football, his mechanics is like that, it's gonna be terrible. And I ain't like his demeanor either. Like he was just cool with being mid. He wasn't fired up. He wasn't trying to get the team going. He was just on some cool shit. I told you before the game, he ain't got no wide receivers. I'm not a Ryan Ringo guy. He cool. He's 6'2", about 215. Got some speed on him, but that's it. He ain't nothing. He ain't nothing special. They don't got nobody out that motherfucker, bro. They got a good trenches, good running backs, and good coach. That's it on offense. Everything else is fucking mid.
But that nigga is Xavier. That nigga is Xavier Worthy, bro.
Nah, he's not even Worthy. Worthy was better than him to me.
Man, Worthy take the top off, bro. Like that was, but you ain't seen. To your point, which like I said, it's kind of skewed. His first game, play calling to me, I told you Saturday, play calling was a little off on both ends. Like I'm not about to be biased. On both ends, the shit was very vanilla and mid, bro. Like it was some shit I wasn't just getting with. Like we started the first possession off 3 straight runs, and then the pass on fourth down is like then you come at the next drive, 3 straight runs again, and then a pass on third down. It's like what the I
But
don't know.
y'all was trying to warm Sand up. But the thing with the Texas play calling, it was clearly wanting to run the ball and take shots. But y'all was taking away the shots, and they did not adjust. Like even when he
Yeah,
was throwing it down the field, that shit was locked the fuck up. Like that's all he was drawing up was shot plays, shot plays, shot plays. Nothing underneath, nothing quick. No real RPO game. It
I
was
agree with
nothing.
that. I agree with that.
That shit
Cause
was
cause
locked up. He
cause
did not
cause at
adjust.
least cause like you said, I wasn't really fucking with it, but at least to try to warm him up, you seen some screen passes. You found Hunt, get it
Exactly.
out your hand. Like, you know what I'm saying? Try to get Jeremiah. Let's see if Jeremiah can break one. You know what I mean? But it just said Texas play call. Everything was just long developments, bro. Like it wasn't no under. They ain't start the underneath shit to the fourth quarter.
Yep. I
So
mean,
That demeanor thing is a good point too, by the way. Definitely ain't show no demeanor.
bro, I'm watching. I'm like, does he even want to be out there?
Nah, but you can't guarantee, and you also made another good point. You can't, and that's where I'm at with it. Because, like I said, nothing's going to change in 3 months. It's just not realistic. Your mechanics
Yeah,
and stuff change at the end of the season. Like that's off season work.
that's off
exactly.
season.
Coming,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah, yeah.
listen,
It's off season work. That's
bro.
off
I
season
grew up
work.
playing football. I promise you, there's nothing about his game that's going to
Change
change,
this
bro.
season. Yeah, yeah,
He can probably get through his progressions quicker. That happens throughout the season. But his mechanics, the way he don't step into his throws, the way he sidearm a lot of his shit, and he just miss a lot of throws, that shit ain't changing game to game, bro.
yep.
That shit ain't
And
changing.
and and he's a one read nigga. Like he don't even you ain't see him look right, it ain't there. Look left, it ain't there. Go. You ain't see him look left. look right, throw. Like you ain't see none of that shit, bro. Wherever he looked, that's where the fuck he was throwing, and it's just like, bro, you telegraphing passes, bro. Like, and that's why Shaggy the pick. The first deep shot was a pick,
Yeah,
literally.
yeah. That first deep ball was strapped up. I mean, they gonna be fine. They gonna they play some tough teams, but they gonna make the playoffs. But I don't know. They go against a good defense if they can't get no consistent passing game. Everybody know they want to run the ball. Ain't nobody. They got no receivers you scared of on the outside. It's gonna be tough. So, and if he don't improve, and then um, like he got legs, but I don't know if they just didn't want to display that sometimes, or they was telling him don't run, because there was a couple times where when he was in the pocket, he could have ran. He just didn't run. I don't know if he didn't want it. I don't know. It was a weird. I just don't think he was ready.
Yeah, that's
Like,
that's
I mean,
that's
like you can't
that's
come
what I
out
was
and
talking
say
about too.
we got the rigged out on everybody else to play like that. You can't do
Yeah,
that.
yeah, facts.
Like that was terrible. Like I don't. We gonna see. He took accountability out of the game. Said the game was on him. It starts with him. He got to play better. But I don't see shit changing, bro. Against good teams, against the competition, I don't see shit changing. They fuck around, lose to Georgia this year. Any good ranked team, they might lose to them this year.
Yeah, good point.
It depends. It depends when they play. Like I think they got another big game in like 3 weeks. Like to y'all point, nothing about to change in 3 weeks. So yeah, that may depend on how he look. That may be a loss, but maybe like a month later when you start getting into the Georgias, the I don't know their schedule off top, but like a month and a half later when you start getting to the nitty gritty of your season and the ranked teams, you gotta. But that's the thing, like.
Yeah, like you're right. They play Georgia at the end of the year in November. That's on the road. I mean, they should beat Florida and Oklahoma. They should beat those teams. They should beat them. But
I
Nah,
think they defensive carry though, bro. Like I'm with you. I think the defense is as advertised as you probably said. Like the fr- the DBs, bro. Like it was a lot of holding, bro. I gotta see, but that front four and them two linebackers, them niggas are good. Like them niggas, a couple of them niggas are NFL players for sure. But
wow, this is a sweet ass schedule they got. This schedule sweet as fuck. Like this some shit you put together. No, you want a nigga to win the Heisman. I don't know how the fuck they get this schedule. This shit ass.
Yeah, the only team I can really see them possibly losing to is Georgia. That schedule right there is they should beat everybody else.
Yeah,
and
they
then
should
like
fucking.
I think and then Shaggy said they played Georgia in November. It's what I mean,
Yeah.
it's September, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? You got 2 months. If you got 2 months to really get right. So if you can't in 2 months, bro, if you don't start seeing shit different, bro, that motherfucker gonna come back, bro. It's just what it is. And then like Shay, these are the money games. Granted, it's the first game of the season. You don't really know what to expect from a lot of teams, but these are the game. This is the type of game, right? Since your schedule is weak as fuck, this is a game that this is a money game. This the game where they're gonna look back at to try to go get your money at the next level. And he didn't perform. So, but and to add point on the second deep ball, Shaggy, where on the post to the end zone. If Jermaine turned his head a second later, that's a pick. So like he should have had two fucking picks for real, bro. Like
yeah,
Jermaine should have had two picks, bro. The
Yeah, y'all
safety,
secondary. Y'all secondary played solid, bro. It wasn't really shit. I mean, he had some throws he missed, but other than that, they played solid, bro.
yep. What's the word though, Bear? You want any shout outs for your Auburn game? But after that, I mean, before that, can you speak on this Ohio State and Texas game right here? Thoughts on Arch and then overall the game. If you got anything to add.
Man, the only thing I add is that last play to end the game. People saying, Ringo, the ball was thrown behind him. Bro, we've all been taught. You put a hand on that ball, you got to catch that ball. It's fault on both sides, but he just tried to be too cute at the end, bro. You put two hands up and just decide to try to one hand it. That's no. But for my boys,
What's that dude first name again?
uh,
Ryan Wingo. I'm listening to
right,
him. I'm
yeah,
just trying to
Ryan
find the
Wingo.
play again.
Yeah, but for my boys, they did good Friday night. They the one thing I will say, Hugh Freeze, usually in these type of games when somebody try to, you know, he wanted to throw the ball. Instead of doing that, he just kept on running like he should have. Usually in the past, he would sit there and say, "No, fuck that. I'm gonna try to force the throw." But no, he just kept to the game plan. Hey, y'all gonna sit up there, keep it a light box. We just gonna keep running it down your throat. So
Yeah.
I think I'm with you, Ed. I'm both. It's tough because how much time is left? I can't really see it
1 minute
till
and
you
35 seconds.
a minute 35 seconds. You catch that, you right there. Okay, he might get tackled by Caleb, but you passed the 50. You got a minute left. Granted, that drive was a good drive. They was rolling. You feel what I'm saying? They just got stuck right there, but they was rolling because remember they started from the fucking 20. So they started rolling. He got a couple. That's the deep
What
shot that he
happened
took.
next? What happened next?
It
you
was
talking
a
about
deep
after this play?
That was
the deep shot.
wasn't that fourth and out?
Yeah, that was
Oh,
fourth and out.
after
Oh
this
no,
play,
three and out,
Yeah, what
The
three and
right
happened?
out.
What
tackle
happened?
ain't blow nobody. They went for it on fourth. The right tackle
He
ain't
went
block
for on
nobody.
fourth, and he
Oh
threw
yeah.
it to his tight end, and Caleb Downs tackled him short.
Oh yeah, yeah.
and
But
then Touche where they fucked up after the deep shot. 'Cause remember this is the next wave, the next first and whatever wave. The deep shot was right before here, and what they do the next two plays was runs. You got to keep attacking niggas while they on their heels, bruh. They literally got the deep shot, good play, good ball, and went right back to two straight runs. And now you just stalled out the whole fucking possession. Now you got Ohio State. They not on their heels no more. Now they instead of when you say hut, you going backwards. Now they can come up on runs. They should have kept us on their heels. They fucked this little stint right here up. Now, granted, he still could have catch the ball to extend the drive, but I think after the deep shot, when they went two straight runs, they fucked up the whole possession, bro. They really did. They should have kept dicing our ass. Quick game. You could have did this on first down after the deep shot. So I mean, it like Shaggy said, but it was poor coaching, and I think it was. I ain't gonna say poor coaching. I ain't gonna say poor coaching. 'Cause I think both coaches coached a good game. Poor play calling. I'm gonna say play calling. It was poor play calling on both sides of the ball, bro. Like it was very poor.
All right, hello.
Yeah, yep.
Will you add anything about the game, Ryan, at all?
Just somebody I'm seeing not seeing get enough praise is our safety Jalen McClain. He was everywhere on the field. Just how like Caleb Downs, like he's roaming, getting to the ball, closing, elite closing speed. He had 8 tackles in that game.
Stop. Sorry, y'all. All right, well, great ad. Jalen McClain, 8 tackles. Definitely will keep a lookout on him for the rest of the season. Especially in the big games that they play. Florida, Georgia. What was the other school? Oklahoma, Kentucky, etc. So, yeah, that's that. More games from this past Saturday. That was a standout. People were also looking forward to the LSU and Clemson game. Unfortunately, I had got asked to work right before the Georgia game, so I did not get to watch it. Spoke with Justin McKilly. He said Gunner was okay. As I can see, he led the team in rushing as well. Branch in his first game as the Georgia Bulldog had 95 receiving yards and got into the end zone. And then, like he just said, we played Marshall, so I'm not really putting too much stock into that. But it's LSU and Clemson game. I am going to circle to Rye on this one. I know Rob was definitely looking forward to. Miles just came up real quick. Miles, do you want to add anything on Ohio State and Texas game real quick? I'm gonna give Miles like 10 seconds. If he don't respond, I'm gonna keep it pushing. Miles, do you want to add anything on Texas and Ohio State? I know you're probably working, so I'll probably push it forward real quick, and he'll chime in. But yeah, right. I know you were definitely high on Clemson this year. I didn't get to watch the entire. Like I said, I was busy having to work. LSU got the win 17-10, and I saw some good plays offensively and defensively from a lot of people on the LSU side. Ryan, what's your thoughts on this game right here, bro? What do you think went wrong for Clemson? And also, who did you have winning coming into the game? Ryan not there either. My goodness. Anybody watch LSU and Clemson on the stage?
Yeah,
All right.
that thing gonna
Nah, I
go.
don't think so. Right now.
What's your question?
Like this, what happened in the game? Also, who did you have winning coming into the game?
Uh,
Chill, mother.
I was on some troll shit with coming into the game. I picked LSU originally. Then I seen the shit that niggas walked in with on some 1-0 shit. I ain't really fuck with it, but I couldn't change on my pick,
Wait,
bro.
who did
But
that?
I had
What
LSU.
happened? What happened?
LSU warmed up with shirts on the back that said 1-0.
What? Are you serious? Are you serious?
I swear.
Oh,
Look
wait,
at it.
what? LSU one of
I
those.
swear, bro.
What? All right, go ahead. I'm listening while I'm trying to find that. What?
Bro, they popped the game. Real shit. But I was like, damn, like, bro, y'all niggas ain't humble. Like,
What?
but shit, they went out there you feel me? You feel me? Niggas went out there and won, bro. But I originally picked LSU anyway. Like I told you last week, I think LSU got a good team, bro. Like they hit the portal. They hit the portal hard. They got a couple DBs. They got the probably best DB in the country. They came in. They also got a returning DB. Harold Perkins came back.
I think we just lost Tiz real quick. And Eat Plaza. How did you find this Twitch today? Did you find this show through Twitter, or did you just come across it on Twitch? Um, chill, 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 chill. My bad, y'all. They doing something down here in my levels. Relax, relax. Don't move.
You
Relax.
can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, dog. They was dog going, bro. But yeah, Harold Perkins came back. Nuss came back, who I told you that I think was QB1 for a very long time. They hit the portal on receivers. They got a good little running back. They got a good offensive line this year. Um, I picked them for a reason. The game overall, though, the game was good. I think at first this game had some questionable ass play calling too. But the difference in this game, as the quarters went up, like at the first quarter, second, third, fourth quarter, you start seeing the game kind of coming. You know what I'm saying? Trying to turn around a little bit, like with the play calling and letting they top quarterbacks rip the ball. I think that was the biggest thing. LSU definitely had a good running game though. Like when they stayed on the ground, they had some little runs that extended drives in a good way. Both defenses are good. Um, Clemson probably has the best front four in college football that I've seen throughout the whole weekend. I actually think two of them niggas are first round picks, if I'm not mistaken. Um,
Yeah, no, they are. They definitely gonna be too. Peter,
yeah,
and TJ Parker for sure.
and they also got a linebacker, the white boy too, who was
Stanley
coming
Brown.
down. They
Yeah,
also, yeah,
yeah.
they also got a linebacker that was coming down hitting shit too. So their defense is good. I know they lost the game, but they have a good defense that'll carry them through the ACC. Now, I think this is a bad loss due to the conference that you have to play in, but it's not. You didn't play a conference team though, so I think they still be in good shape. I don't think they dropped too far. Um, but shit to me,
What was they
bro,
ranked like 5? Test. That was a 5.
four. I want to say four. I want to say 4.
They'll
If I'm
probably
not
be
mistaken.
like they'll still be top 10.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they'll
ain't gonna
still be
drop
top
out.
10.
But
Yeah.
Nuss Meyer, bruh, is quarterback 1, bruh. Quarterback 1.
I lost my battle yesterday. I mean on that day. You got it, Tiz.
Yeah, but quarterback 1, bruh. That's a good quarterback, bruh. And I know the nigga is still kind of a little work in progress, a little bit with the reads and all that, and taking dumb plays, taking dumb sacks here and there, not throwing the ball away. Like he still have deficiencies that he has to work on throughout the year. But that nigga also made some throws that popped off the screen to me as well. So I
He
think
have
both I think both quarterbacks played a good game. If I'm gonna be honest, I think they both played a good game. Of course, you got some plays that happen that you may want back. That happens, and so that happens throughout a game. So that's like the norm. But overall, I think they both played pretty good. It really just came down to the last drive, and Clemson looked like they could move, but LSU defense showed up, and Harold Perkins, who I also been high on for a couple years, made the last play and sealed the game. But
big play. I think you know what it came down to. It came down to which defense
It's good,
had the
Quan.
better secondary. Had a better secondary. That Mansour guy, I seen like some tweets like about his grades and shit. He only gave it one completion for like 7 yards, and the rest of the game everything was clamped. He got targeted 8 times, had an interception, one catch, and nothing else was completed on him. And then the other cornerbacks were just playing really well. And then like Ted said, like later in the game, it got like LSU started to get just more screens going, and the secondary couldn't rally and tackle well enough to make them stop throwing screens. Like their front four flashed all game, especially in the run, but I think they kind of just got tired out as the game went on when you couldn't like get off the field quick enough, and the offense was going 3-and-out, 3-and-out, 3-and-out consistently. So,
I want
shout out LSU, man.
appreciate you coming up here too as well, Fredo. Do anybody know what DJ Pickett run? Like how fast is he? I know he's 6'5". I'm just curious. Like, is he fast? Like, what's his speed like?
Who is that? That's safety.
That's the
That
freshman
freshman
corner.
safety.
he
Warner.
ain't really fast, but it's like his technique is so good that he don't be in position to get burnt, if that
Okay.
makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like he'll stay on your hip, and then like you said, he's 6'5", bro. So
I was gonna say like he tall as shit.
yeah, like
Yeah.
if a 6'5", if you run a route game and and a nigga guarding you 6'5", and with good technique, good feet work, it ain't gonna really be too many plays that you just
You got to beat him like clean off the
yeah,
line.
yeah, you
Yeah.
Like
gotta
you
really
got
beat
to.
him. He's 6'5". You gotta really beat him, bro.
And
So
it, and it's like as long as he's like 4 or 5 ish speed, he gonna be able to get back in phase.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was just curious.
that's a good one for LSU, man. Their weapons came out and made plays. Like even the throw that was incomplete. Like if the ball didn't move, that would have been an even crazier fucking like play for him. They still won, but that was a good throw. You just got to make sure the ball don't move. And then they got like good run after the catch. So just good game by LSU. That's a great win.
Did you want to chime in and add anything on your thoughts on Arch after yesterday's performance or Saturday's performance and then overall the game?
Oh, I think I just came in, so I don't know what y'all said, but he played like a young quarterback that was playing his first real test game. Like you had to go into that environment in Ohio State. Those are defending champs. You got a good defense with probably the best safety in football. You got two good linebackers coming at you, like running all your run plays down. A solid D line, and then you got Matt Patricia, like. Somebody I seen a tweet. Someone was like, "Yeah, Matt Patricia might have been a she head coach, but as a DC, like, bro, he had to scheme against Tom Brady in practice, Aaron Rodgers, Peyton Manning, guys like that. Like somebody like a college quarterback is not gonna fool him or make him like worry really as long as he got his guys. So like that's a good team. Ours just gotta get some games to get in rhythm, and then the next time they play a big team, we really gonna have to see like can he perform at that level. But just great win by Ohio State.
Okay. I agree with a lot that you said, and yeah, a lot of us said similar things up here as well. Michigan versus Oklahoma next week. Can't wait. I definitely want
Can't
to see.
fucking wait, man.
Yeah, I want to see Bryce Underwood live. One
Them
thousand
boys
percent.
coming to Norman. Oh, that's gonna be a good game, bro.
What else from Saturday? Oh, anybody watched? I did that Alabama update, bro. Like, what happened, bro?
Yeah. You need to go ahead
Yes,
and talk about that,
yeah.
brother.
I didn't know what happened in this Alabama game, dog. For real, anybody like 31 to
I
17.
watched that whole thing, bro. Them niggas soft, bro. They got pushed around the whole game, bro. That's all it was, bro. Them niggas got pushed
Yeah,
around.
bro. Like,
Hey,
them niggas. Yeah, bro.
Bro.
I'm with Shaq. I ain't really got a real takeaway, bro. Like,
No, I got a takeaway, bro. Them niggas are not the same, bro. Rod said that shit. When Nick Saban retired, they did not have no coach to get on their ass the way that nigga do. You see Kalen DeBoer on the sideline, that nigga just sitting up there looking confused as hell. They are missing a nigga to sit up there to get on their ass because them niggas out there, it was a play, the little toss sweep for a touchdown. You saw number
Yeah,
18. That nigga
18.
run, that nigga sitting up there jogging. Nick Saban would have had that nigga on the sideline chewing his ass out. He probably would have been back in that game.
Yeah, that was probably one of the wilder plays that I seen in a little minute from an energy and effort standpoint. Like he just basically gave up, you know.
Bro, you see they defense getting pushed around. That shit would not have happened with Nick Saban.
Quan, you joined the stage through the Discord, Birdie. Join the stage through the Discord. If you in the Fact and Stats Discord, Quan, which I think you is, just go to the Daily Show voice channel and join the Discord. Also, while you on
Like,
YouTube, the Discord link should be on there too. What you about to say, Bear?
like they got the talent, bro. They got all the 5 stars and shit. They do not have the right coach for that shit.
It ain't even like, I mean, they don't have the right coach, but even that talent, it's not like what you expect from Bama. Like they don't got no enforcer. Like they don't got nobody in the middle of that defense that make you like, damn, I don't want to run the ball on these niggas. Like
They
they
don't, cause
just
bro,
they soft as shit, bro. I think Shaggy said it perfectly. Them niggas soft as
they
fuck, bro.
they are soft, bro. It was another play. A nigga sat up there. I don't know who the linebacker was. Popped that nigga in the mouth. Depleted that nigga. They didn't do shit.
Nope.
The quarterback talked shit the whole offseason saying Nick Saban can't save them.
Now you would think them niggas would come out with a point to prove, but they just came out like, you know, it is
No,
what it is.
bro.
Like that's not
They
Bama, bro.
them niggas was at SEC media. They saying, "Oh, we gonna handle that once we get out there," but you didn't handle it. You got all these people saying now that this ain't the Bama of old. You see now, once Nick retired, they going back to the old Bama, and that's what it truly looked like on that day.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, but as a fan, that was embarrassing. Like, especially with how last season went. Like, oh my bad. What's up, everybody? By the way,
I about to say, damn, what's good, though, Birdie?
well,
What's good,
how
gang?
last season went, bro. Like, we didn't even make the playoffs. Now, granted, we know it's gonna be a little bit of turnover when you lose the greatest coach of all time. Arguably, you got a new coach season one. Like, this supposed to be the year you supposed to get the ball at least rolling. Like, we expecting 10+ wins at least to get into the playoffs this year. That ain't how you started. Like.
Good luck, nigga.
In the like really in the trenches, like Barry said, he's getting pushed around. That shit was ugly.
And like
Like,
the crazy part is like, bro, that's Florida State. That's not like you gonna have to play Georgia. You gonna have to play all these like Auburn, all these other SEC teams that's really gonna run that bitch for real, for real. Like, and y'all was getting moved by Florida State.
OG just said
Bad luck.
this. NIL starting to even shit out more parity. I love it.
I'm not even gonna lie. That's not NIL, bro. That's something
That's
totally
mindset.
different.
that's coaching,
That's
bro. If everybody
Mindset,
getting paid,
that's
they like they ain't
everybody
want
getting
to
paid.
bro.
They
bruh.
seriously, like you said,
Bruh.
they seriously look like they didn't want to be out there. Cause you getting pushed around like that by Florida State. These niggas
Bro, we
came out
ain't.
there and said that Nick Saban ain't gonna save you. Then
I
if a
think
nigga said that
Castellano
saying
talked
that, bro,
all season, bro. Castellano said them, bro. We gonna go and play them niggas and bust their ass, and he did it.
and
Niggas like, oh, bro, like
this nigga after the game made merchandise about this game.
But it's like the same issues from last year too. Like, what did you work on in the offseason? It's like third down. They like they 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4 every single drive, like every single third down. Like you can't stop the run. So shit, they punching it in third down
My boy Black,
off the
appreciate you.
run.
Appreciate that real quick.
The
And
Bengals
like
joint not
Fredo
an
said,
RPO for
bro,
nothing.
you got to go to Georgia. Georgia ain't coming to you. You got to go to Georgia. And them niggas got maulers on the offensive line. So what you gonna do? You gonna start manning up? Because that's all you can do.
Them
You got
niggas
the
next
talent.
2 games is run first
Bro,
teams.
I
Like
ain't gonna lie,
Not
bro.
even, not even any of them mentioned.
I don't agree with that either, though, bro. I can't get with that, Bear. 'Cause it's like I don't think they talent is really like crazy talent. Like it ain't.
you don't
They
think
ain't
it's
got
top
no.
end?
They don't got no pop players for real. The only pop player is Rhyme, and shit. You see how niggas talk about him? He questionable.
Hell,
So it,
No,
you got
they
you
supposed
got
to
a
have a top
future
linebacker too, though. They
you
return.
got a future first round offensive tackle on that line. That
Got
nigga
bit,
got
bro.
bullied, bro. That nigga got bitched.
By a true freshman like that too.
I told you Saturday, bro. It's a different story when you recruiting these type of players. I told you in Fredo, they Alabama. They can go recruit who the fuck ever. They have the sale. The sale is Bama. The sale is the culture. The sale is NFL. You know what I'm saying? Also the sale is they got players in the NFL that were successful.
Look at
It's
what's
a
on the
difference.
look at what's on the screen though. Like that Bama should might go out the window. One of our largest boosters sent this to me. Take this as you will. Now y'all see this? Spent time around the team hotel for 25 plus years, and I would tell y'all how you say his name, Daybor.
Yeah,
The
the
boy.
boy.
Yeah, the boy.
The boy.
Terry is much closer to Schuler or whoever this is than Nick Saban. Players are walking around at a 1:30 a.m. getting DoorDash delivery to fast food night before the game. I seen players with random friends coming in out of the hotel around 1 to 2 a.m. They couldn't go organize to leave team hotel on team without confusion. And as soon as I was around this, I could not get it out of my head because you could see that it was an organization that looked second class by the way it was run, or by I think ran. Since witnessing that last year, I've held hope, but my eyes, brain, and gut all tell me this is going to be bad when being around it. 12,000 likes on that.
That shit got 12. How many views that shit
Bro.
got? That's a
Because,
fucking random nigga
That's
Twitter nigga.
1.8 million.
Oh my
You
no,
need to
no,
lord.
see
no,
the
bro.
Bama
That shit is
message
real.
boards.
Yes,
Put on
all this
Y'all
Reddit.
shit is
need to see
real.
the Bama message boards. They are losing their freaking minds. Paul Feinbaum said that the one of their local newspapers already called for Kellen DeBoer to be fired.
Shit, I'm
Bro,
calling for that shit too, bro. That nigga, like, it's embarrassing. Like, if the team like look prepared, that'd be a different story. Like, if they just beat us off the strength of them like being better, like it's like they got slapped and didn't like even do nothing.
Yeah.
After FSU scored that second touchdown, y'all just said, "Fuck it, we good."
and like Fredo said, bro, that shit happened in Florida State. When you go to these other schools, if you go to Auburn and shit, because you gotta go to Auburn, and them niggas already say it's like voodoo when you go in there. If you go in there and you lose like this, that nigga, you gonna have to be stuck with him because a 70 million buyout.
Jeez.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, that's enough boosters with that Alabama football shit to pay that out.
It
But
sounds good,
But
but you
do
got to
but
get
do
the
they
right
want to
nigga in
pay
there though.
70 million though?
It got to
Do
be
they
the
really
right
want to
nigga
pay
to make
It's
70?
them
over
boosters like.
70 million. It's
Nah, I ain't gonna
72.
lie. I ain't gonna lie. He right, but the only twist to it, why like I shouldn't be in a position where I gotta buy my coach out 70 million after 1 year. That's the kick to it. Like, yeah, they
Yeah.
got money, bro. They don't have no problem buying that shit out. They take that shit very, very fucking serious. They will
Like,
buy, they will buy him out. That's not a problem, bro. But
they
why
don't,
do I
but
have to do this
they
after
got
one
money,
year?
but they don't got.
They don't got
A&M
that kind
paid
of
what,
money, bro.
72?
Yes.
72 to buy out Jimbo Fisher. That was all money. Bama got money. Bama got boosters that's gonna throw money around. $72 million. And it's you gotta put it into this kind of context, isn't everybody? It's not just paying 72 million to buy out a coach. You're going to have to pay another coach.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's
That's
And it's
why I
the
72
main
said.
thing.
That's
million
why I
on
said it got
top
to
of
be for the
whatever the
right
fuck you
guy.
have to pay a new coach that might not even be good as well.
Yeah, like
Because you already got
unless
coaches entrenched where they at, bro.
Yeah, like it's like who are you gonna get to even replace him? Like you kind of stuck with it. Like unless your replacement is going to like unequivocally be better, what's the point of me burning? That's you gonna have to spend like $140 million.
And bro, Ryan Clark said it best. A lot of new Bama fans don't know. Before Nick Saban got there, them niggas was running through coaches. Since Paul Bryant, them niggas was ass. When Paul Bryant retired, it wasn't until Saban got there.
Damn.
Hey, but Bear and everybody, how do y'all feel about? Granted, of course they lost. It was an embarrassing loss. But how did you feel Todd Simpson played? Like,
Shit.
Ty wasn't as bad as Bama fans trying to make him out to be. That
Yeah,
nigga
yes, he
offensive line,
was. What is you
that
talking
nigga
about? Yes,
offensive
he was.
line,
I didn't see nothing that made me
bro.
be like,
That
Bro,
oh,
nigga
that
damn.
nigga,
offensive
bro,
line
I ain't
wasn't doing
that
shit, bro.
nigga, bro, that nigga wasn't on shit, bro.
That
Like,
nigga
Bro,
was
and
god awful.
when your
What is you niggas
offensive
talking
line
about?
was like that, bro,
It don't matter. It don't matter. He was terrible.
He did, bro. Like Barry, he didn't even
yeah,
have
he
no flash
he
that
he
made you think
he
like,
the
oh,
same
he
thing
got
like I
something.
told Shaggy earlier. He a one read type nigga, bro. Like wherever he looking, that's the
That's what the
area
ball
he
going.
pointing to, bro. Like he ain't like niggas don't. Oh, he wasn't on shit, bro. Like, and the fact they dropped his ass back 43 times is
It's
even more
crazy,
crazy.
bro.
It's even
Like,
more
that ain't
crazy.
shit. That ain't his fault, bro. The defense can get off the field on third down. Shit, they was playing behind since like second quarter down there.
them niggas was down 17-3
nah,
But then
in
they
the
And
came
they
and
second
brought
still
it
they
back.
quarter.
scored.
Me and Tess were watching the game and playback, and like they brought it to what Tess like
it was a
what
7-point game. They
four
they
some
made it a
shit.
7-point
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Yeah,
They end
like
up
they had
scoring.
brought it back when it was 17, I think 10 or 17, 13, something like that. They had brought it back to where me and Tess was like, oh shit, okay, maybe this is where the tide turns. And it didn't.
Yeah, that end of the third quarter going into the fourth, they had a chance to tie it up and really get back into the game. But I don't know, even some of the play calling from coach, I wasn't fucking with. Like even some of the decision making, like there's a couple times you could have took some field goals in the red zone, but they opted to go for it. But I don't know.
The board just isn't the right coach. Not for what Bama fans are used to. That's the simple thing about it.
Yeah, shit just they gonna have to like when they next because the next game don't count. It's UL Monroe. That don't
Yeah,
nobody care unless y'all lose. But Wisconsin and shit, who the leader? Wisconsin
they
is
should beat Wisconsin.
nobody
I'll say
is.
they should beat
Wisconsin, we got
Wisconsin.
Georgia, South Carolina.
Yeah,
I think
like
And
you
we
play
you got to go
Wisconsin,
to South
Georgia.
Carolina. You got to go to Georgia.
yeah.
That's the thing about it.
You gotta play Missouri and Missouri. Yeah, like and you still gotta play LSU and
Like,
Oklahoma too. Like man,
Bear, don't get them sorry folks the benefit of that against Wisconsin. We thought they was gonna blow out Florida State. They suck.
Nigga,
But
stop,
but
bro.
but
We
that
don't know
but
how
that
good
game was
Florida
on the
State
road, bro.
is, but
They're trash. They're
That
trash. They're
that
terrible.
game
I'm not
was
trying
on
to
the
hear that.
road, bro.
I don't
The
care,
reason I
bro.
can give
They
them
suck.
benefit of the doubt, Wisconsin come to them. That's the only reason why I give them benefit of the doubt.
and them niggas stopped the run.
And please, all right.
I don't know, bro.
I ain't gonna
That
lie.
shit
Like
was
They
it's
suck,
nasty.
like
bro.
it's like this defense, Kane Womack, because he came from South Alabama, so he played my alma mater. I saw him like in person a few times. Like any RPO or any mobile quarterback at all, it's like he can't defend mobile quarterbacks. Like that's why Buddy from Vanderbilt got busy on us last year. Fucking Oklahoma game, Jackson Arnold had a fucking career game against us. Like I don't know what it is. He just can't defend the run. Like his scheme.
Well, you got Oklahoma coming back this year. Mateer ain't a running quarterback, but that nigga can swing that thing.
He can run though. He
I'm
he
saying,
he
Jack, we
got
But,
still
some
gonna
but
see Jackson
potential.
Arnold this year again, anyways.
and that's in that voodoo place. Yeah, bro. I don't know what's gonna happen.
You gotta play them niggas LSU with all that fucking talent. Like
Come talk about your
you
team,
got
bro. Tell me I'm right on time. Come talk about your team, man. Nah, I appreciate y'all for putting
Yeah,
up so far. Oh, go ahead, be my bad.
no, bro. I'm just saying, it's one game. got people looking like, bro, what the fuck gonna happen with these niggas?
That's how bad them niggas looked, bro.
Yeah.
I think it's like Dog said, if they would have lost a close game, then it wouldn't be like too much worry. Like, but they just this the
Yeah,
how they lost. They got out
Niggas gotta
physical
be
the
up.
whole game,
bro.
bro.
It was their last Florida State touchdown that made me say, yeah, bro, I don't know what the fuck is this.
I was saying, like, as a fan, like, what bright spot do I have to look forward to, like, for the rest of the season? I can't think
I
of one.
would say Ryan Williams, but some people may say something about him.
Yeah, I saw an
Ryan
interesting
Reynolds
stat.
didn't
I
even hoop
saw a crazy
yesterday.
stat about Ryan Williams, bro.
Bro,
Jeremy
since
Bernard was the one
Georgia,
Yeah,
hooping.
that was insane. I ain't gonna lie.
that nigga has not had 100-yard receiving game.
Yeah, that's a little 10 consecutive games without 100 receiving yards. His last one was
They
against
say they
Georgia. So
saying dog a 1 game pony, crazy.
That's what they saying, bro.
Like, Jeremy Bernard, the real hooper. Nobody talk about him though.
they were saying
Yeah,
he was.
he played good.
They were saying Ryan was
Where
near Jeremiah Smith level. Is that Jazz? Is he like that's over with now?
that's
That's
definitely
that's
Georgia.
been Jazz. I'm not gonna lie, but also
Bro,
quarterback situation
and
different. But I'm not gonna
that
put him on
20,
Jeremiah level.
that 27 receiving class is Jeremiah, Cam, then Ryan right now, bro. Just the way it's looking.
Jeremiah who?
Jeremiah, Cam, then Ryan.
Cam.
Cam Coleman.
Okay. And that's your guy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the only
okay.
reason I'm saying that, Ryan, this nigga didn't have dropping problems in high school.
Mm.
And he ain't having them first couple games in college. But since then, I don't know what's been going on with him.
So is Cam big like Jeremiah?
Cam just he big just like
6'3",
him.
200.
Yeah.
Okay.
He a physical guy. He just not as fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he got good hands. He can run routes for a big receiver. He go over the middle. He make contested catches. He's a good blocker. Like I like Cam Coleman.
Yeah.
You see that catch Ryan Wingo didn't get? He would have made that catch.
Mm.
He would at least try with 2 hands. Shit. It's only like shit. Wingo got was getting more media love than Cam. I'm like, wow. Because of Texas,
That'd be
I
the
guess.
funny thing, bro. Yeah, because it's Texas.
All right. Well, listen. Any other things to shout out? Let's see. Friday, Saturday. Did I miss a game, y'all? That was important.
I want to shout out my quarterback at OU, man, real quick. John Mateer played his first game in Oklahoma yesterday. I mean, not yesterday, Saturday. He actually broke Baker Mayfield record for like most passing yards in the debut for OU quarterback. I think he had like 390 something. Yeah, 392. 3 TDs or three passing TDs and 1 rushing TD, 1 interception. He played good. Like the receivers look good. Deion Burke looked like he's back from his injury. Defense was playing good. We got a senior tight end, Karnak, because our tight end and our starting receiver went to LSU in the transfer portal. So we moved the linebacker to tight end, and he fumbled on his first catch. It was like a 25-yard game, but he bounced back. He had like 4 catches for like 84 yards. So I think they showed like a good debut for Oklahoma. Is just really next week when we play Michigan. That's going to be a really, really good test for us. So I mean, I'm excited, bro.
Great shout. And anybody, by all means, you can always shout out anybody on your team that played over the weekend on these Mondays when we're recapping these games from Saturday and Sunday or Friday or whatever the case may be. I do want to say one more thing to Chang. I didn't watch the game, but I did see clips on Twitter, and I do know he had a big throw, I believe on like a 3rd down or something like that, convert and pretty much put the game out of reach as far as Bryce Underwood. Chan, I think he had 251 in the touchdown. The game was stolen, or the highlight was stolen by their running back, Justice Haynes. He had 3 rushing touchdowns with 159 yards. So that allowed them to get the win 34-17. So shout out to him. I think he's from Bama, right?
Yeah, he's transferred from Bama.
Yeah. So he's from Bama. So he's from Alpharetta, Georgia too.
It's a good debut, man.
As well.
What you just say, Bray?
CJ Daniels as well.
Oh,
he
yeah,
had a great catch.
Man, that catch was insane, bro. But we didn't even get to Sunday, but that catch was freaking insane yesterday.
I told you about Miami.
Yes, you did. And listen, I listened to you.
I
This
told you
this what
about
I
Miami,
did.
bro.
I listened to what you and Ted said. Then I asked the other guy that I value a lot, in D-Mac. And I'm like, okay, 2 say Miami, 1 say Notre Dame. Let me just Notre Dame plus 6.5. So I just did that, and that it worked
I ain't
out.
gonna lie, bro.
It worked
I
out.
ain't gonna lie, the Miami money line wasn't sweat. I thought it was gonna blow it, but I still it came out and won there.
Yeah, it was a good. That
Ev,
was a
I
good
got
game
one.
though.
I got one last shout out, Ev.
Mm-hmm.
Washington. I know like people don't be really watching Washington games like that, but they got a running back, Jonah Coleman, 24 carries, 177 yards, and 2 TDs. That's a good back right there. That's somebody that if you need a running back, watch out for that name. And then is it David Boston? Denzel Boston. They got a 6'5" receiver that should be coming out the
Damn.
draft. He had 5 for 92 and a touchdown. Crazy touchdown catch too.
Who did they play? Who did
Like
Washington play?
Colorado State. So like not that's a solid like D. I mean
Nah, I'm just curious.
what's
I'm
that
trying to
like?
find the game, but I can't find. Oh, here it is. Denzel
Yeah.
Boston, and he's looking like what, first round, second round?
Probably mid second.
Okay,
Probably mid
592,
second
and
round.
he's 6'5",
Yeah,
6'4", 6'4".
Six four. Yeah.
Jordan Tyson out of Arizona State.
Yeah, Jordan
Oh
Tyson.
yeah. He had like what, like 2
Boy,
TDs and
He's a
like 80
he's
yards.
hey,
dog.
Ryan, they got
He's a
him.
dog. No cap.
They already got him in the mock to us, bro.
And that's wide receiver
No
1, right?
shit.
Jordan wide receiver 1, right?
Yep, wide
Mhm.
receiver on that Arizona State.
Yeah, I peeped him. I peeped his real.
That's one of my favorite receivers so far.
How tall is he?
I think Jordan's sitting
Jordan
at
is
6'2",
6'2".
6'2". Yeah, he's like 6'2".
Big receiver, man. I think
Patrick on
McCall Lemons
YouTube.
had a solid game too.
Patrick on YouTube says, shout out to Malik Washington. If Z-From was here, he would definitely be shouting him out. Yeah, I saw clips from Malik too. Definitely delivered some good balls against
freshman.
Florida Atlantic. Yeah, freshman. Big.
Oh shit, we shouting out freshman. Shout out the nigga from Cal. He had a good game too. That freshman quarterback
Yeah.
from Cal.
He ain't gonna
He
be
only
there next year,
18.
bro.
Oregon,
Nah.
He ain't gonna
Oregon transfer.
Oh, he left
Transfer
Oregon.
from Oregon.
Okay.
Bryce
Oregon always
Underwood
get
threw
the
off had a
Lions,
good game
bro.
Saturday as well from Michigan. To
Yeah.
me, he had a good game.
Who?
Bryce Underwood for
Oh
Michigan.
yeah. No, Bryce was making some good throws. Really
Yo,
good.
why
That's
ain't nobody shout out Carson back?
bro.
I didn't catch that game, but Carson had a solid game. I seen that.
Carson was okay.
What you smirking for, Ev? What you
Carson
smirking
was
for?
okay. Nigga, like he was okay. He was all right.
He played a
Like,
good game.
he was okay, bro. Nothing like
What's his name, little brother? Kadarius Tony, little brother too. 17 years old, was hooping out there.
Oh, that's Kadarius' brother. Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Okay.
He supposed to be in high school right now. They say he reclassified. He's 17.
Hey,
Yeah,
he
he
just
did.
he proof, bro. You can tell he
Mhm.
look real as hell out there, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He cold though.
Yeah.
He was getting busy though.
That running back good. Number 4, Fletcher.
How tall is that nigga, bro?
Like 6.
Yeah, that's who OG
6
was
foot.
just shouting out on
He's
YouTube. OG
He's
just,
cold, boy. I ain't gonna lie.
That's a
OG,
big back.
yeah,
Bro.
OG just shouted
That's a
him
big
out.
running back.
Malachi Tony, 6 receptions, 82 yards and a touchdown. CJ Daniels, that was the drive that probably won the game. Everybody thought they were trying to get 3, and instead of getting 3, they dropped nuts. Like, to me, that's nut dropping. Like, if it's 20 seconds and you delivering the ball like that was a phenomenal double move by CJ Daniels, and it's a one-hand grab. Like, if I was him, I would get that picture and I would frame it, I'll put it on my wall, because that picture was that, and that catch was just that insane to me. The Notre Dame side of things, bruh, who was it? For Tez and Miles, they said freshman quarterback, and Bray, I see you up on my circle back. They said freshman quarterback for CJ Carr, and
He was hooping though.
he
Low key.
he was a
what?
In the first half.
he was he
Think he got a football player, bro. That's not a football player. He need to go ahead and get one.
I see that he's a freshman. I'll just leave it at that. I can see he's a freshman. I can and I can see why.
Yeah.
Miami played good though. You know, the Miami got a couple of guys that I was unaware of. I think the lady Sarah sent a tweet or showed me a tweet of some of the guys that's to be on the lookout for in this game in particular. And number 4, Ruben Bain Jr. Made a couple of plays. Yeah, made couple, and that pick right there that he got at the end or towards the end of the game helped change the game as well. Now Notre Dame still fought. It was a field goal win for Miami, but that pick right there where things were shifting in Notre Dame favor and they was picking up, that was a real timely pick. I didn't even like that throw personally because earlier in the game, if y'all remember, like the first quarter, they had a couple of success to what the fuck is that wide receiver name? Jordan Faison or Faison, however you say his name. Yeah, they had a couple of screens to him in the first quarter or half, and then they tried to do that again in that fourth quarter drive, and Miami was on it. So that's what allowed the chip drill to happen. That's how Ruben came over and got the pick. So I think Notre Dame could have been a better from an offensive play calling standpoint, but overall Miami was solid. Carson Beck was okay, and I'll leave it at that. So
happened to the best running back in the country, right? Okay.
I was about to say, like, they only ran him 10 times. Like,
yeah,
they had their quarterback drop back like 37 plus times. Like, what? As a Notre Dame team? It's kind of weird, bro.
Yeah.
Who was that receiver for them again? I can't think of his name on Notre Dame, but like they kept using him like a lot in that first series. I just cannot think of his name.
It must be Faison. Yeah, it must be
Faison. Yeah, I didn't know why didn't go to him more after that. At least to me, I didn't remember them going to him after that first half.
Yeah. My father came back. Y'all about done?
You talking to us, Tiz?
Yeah.
Nah, we moved to a shout out portion and then also highlighting the Miami and Notre Dame guys. So if there's anybody that you want to if there's anybody that you want to shout out over the weekend, you heard some Malik Washington's, Jordan Tyson, Arizona.
Freshman quarterback at Cal.
Yeah, somebody shouted him out.
Yeah, he's a gunner. He's a gunner for sure. But shit, I'm gonna keep it 100 though. Shit, for quarterbacks, we all know the quarterbacks, but the most surprising that actually had a good game was Joey, dude from Tennessee. The Nico replacement.
Yeah. I was gonna say him. Okay. Oh yeah, no.
I ain't gonna lie, that nigga's better than Nico. Facts.
That's a low ball.
And I wanted to shout out that nigga Nico for still being ass. You went 11 for 22, bro.
Man,
and got blown out by Utah.
Oh my god, bro.
Utah's a good team. Utah's a good team, man.
Decide. This nigga went 11 for 22.
Oh no, I saw the game. He's ass. I don't know. He's ass. He's for sure ass.
Do Miami play Clemson this year? Like
they don't play Clemson this year.
No,
they play Florida State, but they don't play Clemson.
Did y'all shout out the Washington Huskies running back?
Yeah, I did.
All right. Yeah, I was about to say.
Is that this Coleman guy? Yeah,
Fredo
did. Yeah, Fredo did. What's good, Tish?
Hey. Them boys get rolling. I got Miami winning that ACC, bro.
I will say if Miami play Florida this year, that's gonna really be a good game.
I don't think they could beat Clemson right now. That's why I say by the end of the year. Yeah. I think by the end of the year though, they'll be ready. He
said they can't even beat UNC.
They gotta be Florida first.
They're going to beat Florida State, bro.
I'm talking about the Gators. They gotta play them too.
They play the Gators on the 20th.
Gators SEC though. I said ACC. They're gonna win. I'm talking about the conference.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about like? I thought you was talking about. Oh, I got you.
Did y'all shout out Nick Harbor, Stewart, and Sellers yet or no?
Oh nah.
They all three of they crazy athletes had a good game, and they got a freshman linebacker I seen had like a good stat line too, number 0 for South Carolina.
Hey Shaggy,
solid team, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was gonna bring it up, but out of all the top quarterbacks, who you think performed the best?
LR.
Bro, you're a troll.
OG says, shout out to all the teams that took tough matchups over cupcake matchups for week 1. Top 25 teams that lost, we have Alabama. 1, we have anybody else?
Start with the Prince of College.
You could argue Clemson could be the second one. You could argue
Clemson lost as well. They top 25 still lost, even though they had a top 10 opponent. Texas obviously had a top 10 opponent and lost. And that's bad.
Hey, what Shaggy say about Arch?
Oh, Notre Dame.
I ain't hear him. You heard me?
You talking to me, Miles?
Yeah, I said, what Shaggy say about Arch? Or he get some excuse?
Nah, no excuses. He don't really know if there's gonna be much improvement from his game or his game from Saturday to the rest of the season.
I didn't even know that.
Mechanics improvement will have to come into the off season. So yeah, that's
Oh,
pretty much it.
so he didn't say back to back in the Heisman.
Nah,
No.
Right.
Okay, got you. Back to back in the Heisman. Chaz, remember that?
Bruh, he was trolling, bruh.
I should have known. I shouldn't have paid Shaggy no mind.
That nigga won for real, bruh.
Should have known. My fault is. Go on with your show, brother.
you straight. We got one more game today, y'all.
Bears don't speak for me, gang.
Before I proceed, Barry,
I don't speak to you when you trolling. If you want to be for real, we can chop it. But you want to troll like back to back and Heisman, bro. Like, come on, gang. Like you ODing.
All
Like
right, we
that
gonna talk
nigga.
when it happen, gang. Just have that same energy when it happen.
All right, bet. I know it won't happen. I hope you still around.
Wait, did y'all bet on that?
No, bro. Just when he said it, and I never really paid it no mind. That's why he's saying like I don't really, like, bro. He's trolling, bro. He told me he was going back to back, and he gonna win a Heisman. Like
Nah,
nigga, I'm
man,
not
come
even.
on, man.
I didn't even entertain him, bro. Like for what?
Dude
Entertain him for what?
don't went from Heisman favorite to now he a betting favorite behind Julian Sand. That's sad. No cap. That's sad. How you go from the favorite to now you behind a dude who just started playing college football? Shit crazy.
if y'all are in here on YouTube, y'all make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button on this video. If you want to extend your support for the platform, make sure y'all become a member. Same for people that's on Twitch. If you on Twitch and you are not a sub, I would love for you all to become a sub. That just extended your support for the platform. Again, no show Tuesday or Wednesday, but we'll be back on Thursday. Reminder, if anybody did not hear the beginning of the show, Spaces will be back. Not really, but really. On every day before a show, I will be starting a space at 10:30 or 10:30. And I'm going to start off rapping. And the point or the idea of it is to grab as many new people as possible and get them to transition to Twitch and or YouTube at that 11 o'clock hour. So I will be starting a space every single time I'm doing this show. This is also, I'm not working on no more Tuesdays in the morning. Tomorrow and Wednesday, I work a morning shift. But no, all Mondays and Tuesdays, those are 100% stamps for the show. I still work today, but that's later on. So next week, Tuesday, we got our first official power rankings. So Tuesday or Wednesdays, then we'll have to be fantasy football day as well for the Fact and Stats League. Again, we drafted yesterday. I'm so excited for that league. I can feel me probably making the trade today. I know it's coming. I am not pausing that. So, yeah, I showed everybody the teams yesterday. If you want to see how the draft went, go back and watch it on playback. And yeah, I saw that PJ Washington video as well, Bear. I didn't get to watch it, but and listen to it, but I saw it when Fredo was talking. I'm definitely gonna circle back to that and look at that. That's why you don't, fellas, as men, we have to try to avoid having baby mamas, and vice versa. Women, as ladies, y'all got to try to avoid having baby dads. You know, if you think about opening, I want to, and this is a sports. This is talk about whatever we want to talk about. If you are thinking about opening your legs for somebody, and as a man, if you are thinking about sticking your penis inside of a woman, and you are going in there without a hold on, this is real shit. And you are going in there without a condom, you got to deal with the consequences. So realistically, you're not supposed to be having unprotected sex with someone that you do not see yourself having a family with. Realistically, so if you don't have any kids yet, y'all to be mindful of that, dog. Real shit, because like you're gonna be dealing with people like PJ Washington and probably some of your immediate friends right now are probably dealing with. So just be mindful of that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Jordan Woods, my bad. For that.
Hey, how you question?
Yeah.
How you feel about did you watch South Carolina game?
Nah, that was what time did that game start?
It started like 3
I think it mixed with the draft a little bit. So I said F it.
It was way that ended before the draft, like way before the draft, bro. And that shit ended like 4.
That was the first game of the
South Carolina.
Sunday.
Oh, what? Oh, no, that's not true.
That was like around like it started at 3 o'clock and it ended like at 6 something.
Okay, yeah, because Jada said start the playback early and put the game on, and I did that. But either way, yeah, the game was pretty much wrapping up. So I didn't see this. I didn't watch that game entirely. No, I didn't. I was on 2K into the draft.
Yeah, I put that game on. It's not this you talking about.
That is the game she told me to put on.
No, it's not.
What game was it then? That is the game.
Miami. I think it's talking about Miami, bro.
No,
That South Carolina game
Miami was
over
after,
early,
bro. The draft was at 6. Jada said at 5:50, 5:45, can you start the playback until the draft? And I put on South Carolina, Virginia Tech for like a couple of plays, and that was it. But we saw the punt return happen. We was like, game over. Y'all forgot?
Or you still could have watched the game.
Yeah, I still could have watched it. I was on 2K, but don't make it seem like I didn't see a couple of plays of it, nigga. Y'all told me the game was over. Like I'm trolling or something. Like, what the fuck? Anyways, yeah, I didn't see it. You want to say something about that game though?
I just really wanted to speak on Sellers, bro. I don't know, bro. Like I'm not that nigga, bro, because of a nigga name. Like I ain't. It's first game though, but the one read shit, the throwing accuracy, I wasn't really feeling it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like he made the play that the touchdown that he made was easy throws, but when it was time to his movement in the pocket wasn't really NFL to me. His accuracy wasn't really NFL to me. But I think it's early. It's early, and I think last year he didn't really get to throw the ball a lot. So I think knowing that this year could be his money year, I think they want to display that just a little more to show scouts what he can really do on the throwing end. But I ain't really see too much, bro. I seen no funny shit. I'm not trying to be funny, bro. I seen some Jalen Miro yesterday, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I seen Jalen Miro. So
that nigga literally just popped up in my head when you brought up the game because of the play where he was in the pocket and he just evaded the sack, then obviously bounced back to the outside.
Yeah, that it's evading sacks ain't elite, but that's probably the best part that he got, if that makes sense. Like he can evade sacks, you know what I'm saying? He can hit the edge and get you the first down, extend the drive. But you know me, I mean that's just how I look at it. Like quarterback. You gotta be able to throw that pill, bro. Like, I get it. You fast. You can evade pressure. You can extend drives on the first down. But when it's time to sit back there and throw that pill, can you throw the pill? And I seen Jalen Miro. That was the first thing that clicked to me was Jalen Miro. So I hope he get better. I hope he get better throughout the year. But number 2 overall, and I think I seen Shaggy say this in the chat too yesterday. Number 2 overall, though. I ain't see that, bro. Respectfully, I did not see number 2 overall, but I hope he get better though, for sure.
And I do want to say one thing. Tibbs was definitely saying this, and I didn't comment on his way saying this. He was definitely saying he was QB1. I saw some good throws out of dude. So I want to personally shout out to him as well again. And that whole LSU mob that they have going over there, obviously with a lot of transfers. What else was I about to say? Oh, Bray, I'm going to circle back to Bray now. How did you feel about that Alabama game? I know you wanted to chime in on Alabama performance. Also, one more PSA. I got to make this public announcement because, like, I didn't know as many people love him as much as I like him. No, because I don't love him. I didn't know as many people like him as much as I like him. Like, niggas is acting like this is Adrian Peterson. Niggas is acting like this is fucking prime Derrick Henry. Niggas is acting like this is CMC of old. Y'all, Chase Brown is not available. Like, I only wanted Chase Brown and Jahmyr Gibbs this draft. They are not available. I'm not trading Chase Brown at all. P.S. If you in a fact and stats league, he is not available.
Chase Brown, okay.
I'm just letting y'all know he is not available. Like, a lot of people was hitting me for Chase.
Talking about he want Drake London for Chase Brown. I'm
not even talking about. I'm not talking about you at all. I'm talking about other people. You're hitting me. You the one that hit me. I'm cool. Oh. Chase Brown is not available. I just want to make that very clear to y'all. He's not available.
I mean, only the niggas who don't got running backs want him anyway. Who the fuck need him?
That's what I said. Okay, he not available.
I'm not dropping no names. I didn't drop no names at all.
Brown not available. Oh my god.
I wasn't even talking about Fredo. Fredo just came out of nowhere and just said what he said for whatever reason.
Shaggy, how we win the league now?
I don't take trade talks public, Fredo. If you want to do that, you can do that. I don't do that though. Like, everybody know me. Talks with me is good. We like this. No, my talks are like this. Like, I don't. If you talk with me, like, somebody's in my text right now. Like,
why we giving the show a PSA about Chase Brown then?
Because niggas is acting like he's CMC or Derrick Henry or something. Like, why niggas want him so bad? Like, and you know, niggas do the butter up where, yeah, but the offense that he's in, nigga, you can't fool me with shit like that. Nigga, like, yeah, I'm not hearing that bullshit. Anyway, Bray, back to you, man. Talk to me about Alabama game. Anything that stood out to you or you want to highlight, shout out, or say?
Bet. I'm gonna say two though, Tez, because it was on my mind before I did lose my train of thought. With Sellers, I just feel like I do see the same thing with Milrow, but I just feel like with Sellers, he's not asked to throw more against certain teams. But in the situation where he plays like LSU and Florida and them, that he really gonna have to throw because they're gonna stop the run. That's just my opinion. But in terms of Alabama, I'm gonna be real with you. The only bright side I saw was don't give me his name wrong. Jermaine Bernard, he was a bright spot. I know we didn't have Jam Miller, but the run game as a whole was terrible. I don't like the fact that the first drive we just looked like a competent offense, and the next minute we just looked like we were just not there at all. That's why I'm blaming the most of the game on coaching because you can't say, "Oh well, we've been practicing in the rain. Oh well, it's no quarterback competition." And then again, he didn't play bad, but it's like you can't have Ty Tyson play like that his first game, but you didn't give no other quarterback a shot to compete for the job, and that's what I get. I'm not bashing him, but it's like still you can't say Ty Ty's QB1. God damn it.
Think something work at work went. Oh, wait, go ahead. Bro.
Yeah, no, I get Alexa. My alarm went off. My laundry. So then I just don't feel like with Ty Simpson is like you can't you now you even have a shorter leash because the moment you play bad again, you should I feel like personally he should be benched now. But you just can't say he's automatically QB1 and he just looks that terrible. Like I don't I just have a high standard of just Bama quarterback. So you just can't look like that at all. Because you can't criticize Jalen Milrow and throw him under the bus last year, even though he did play terrible. But Ty basically the exact same thing, except Ty had a few good throws. They both to me would look the exact same. That's why it's also coaching, and it just goes back to coaching the whole game. Looked undisciplined, players are not want to tackle, and you fired a defensive coordinator, and it's the same issues we had last year with no middle linebacker. We actually can get to the quarterback, but after a while, we just have bad penalties, and then we're back to square one of somebody's just killing us in the run game. So I don't know where we go from here. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well,
Hey man,
whoever said, "Hey man, go ahead, you good?"
this Bell.
Oh,
I want to shout out Bray and Quan coming up here to talk about their team. Instead of Jay Woods.
Y'all know damn well Goods don't care about Bama football, bro.
No, I wasn't even finna bring him up. That shit, man. that nigga off the first
I
touchdown.
forgot
That
about
nigga
that
said
nigga.
best team in the country. After that nigga went quiet, bro. I ain't even finna talk about that nigga.
Did not
But
hear
yeah,
from that nigga until 5 minutes left in the fourth, bro.
that's what I'm saying, bro. I ain't even finna talk about him. But
Funny
at least
job.
Bray and Quan see the shit that's wrong with that team. That team just ain't got no heart, man. That's all they look like.
What?
I just think he gonna get
I
fired
don't know
mid
why they
season.
still saying.
Hey, who's better?
That's what I just
Side question real quick,
think.
cause side question real quick, cause freaking Jordan just sent this. Who's better, y'all? I'm a super duper casual.
Oh, you talking about the tennis shit?
Yeah, who's better between Naomi and Coco? Like, I'm just curious. Like, who's better?
I say Coco. That's just my opinion.
Naomi,
She fell off having a baby.
She fell off a little bit after having the baby, but they should be about what and what. Like if they both at their peak, they should be about what and what.
Oh, this is today.
It should be a yeah.
What time is this?
It's like
145.
145. Yeah.
Hold the fuck.
So I'm gonna be watching that while I'm in here.
Yeah, I'm
Nah, the show probably not even lasting that long. But wait, let me see if that's on playback.
He said it's not. Oh shit. He said it's not even lasting.
145 US. So that's the US Open.
Yeah.
That's the US Open.
Oh yeah, I'm tuned into that. Yeah, that Dreamer song ain't gonna be on that. Yeah, so
Yeah,
okay, yeah, I'm tuned in.
They both playing well though. Like Naomi almost back. Coco working on her server a little bit, but they both playing pretty well. So it should be a
So
good
this
match.
starts at 145.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it could get pushed back. Tennis matches be getting pushed back like 5 minutes at a time though. So it could be around more like 2.
Naomi, yeah, I'm hip. She was the best in the world at one point, Chan. That's why I asked that. But I was wondering if the baby like made her. You know what I'm saying? So
it did a little bit.
So Chan, I said Chan. Jordan Woodson said Woods. I'm sorry. Said they what and what now? So cool, perfect.
At this moment, time.
Yeah, today I knew it was gonna be college football, and quick WNBA updates was really just around standings and stuff like that. Really, the show. I'm already mentally preparing to go 4 or 5 hours on Mondays and probably Tuesdays, starting as soon as next week. Today's like my last day where I can look at. I'm probably here for 2 hours. I'm probably here for 2-3 hours. So Yeah, that's that. But either way, I'm excited. We're back with Player of the Weeks next week. We're back with Who Sold Your Parlays. Uh, we're back with recapping NFL and college football. And then on Tuesday, we're back with Power Rankings, and that's going to take a couple of hours as well after recapping the Monday Night Football game. So, yeah, man, I'm excited. Anything else
I
from...
want to say one thing about the Notre Dame with Jeremiah Love.
Be a treat.
Mm-hmm.
You said what?
I said, go ahead.
Oh, one thing with the Jeremiah Love, the only like you see the speed, you see the athleticism, but I think the part he probably lacked to me is probably the IQ. Like he don't like he's speed, like his speed is there when he get the ball, but the nigga like he don't let his blocks develop for him to break away big runs. It's like if he do break away a big run, it's just off of his talent. And like at the next level, you can't always get the ball, bro, and just be ahead of the lineman and every time. Like sometimes you got to be patient and let them take on the block and then make your move. Like that was it just seemed like when he get the ball, he just always ahead of the blockers. If that makes sense. Like he don't let the niggas take on the block first and then make his move. Like it's just, and that's why his ass was getting stuffed last night. Cause some of them runs, if he would have just let them, like when the guards and shit pulling, if he would have just been a little patient in the backfield and let them niggas take on them blocks and then hit the hole, he probably could have broke away some runs. But it just seemed like he don't. I don't know. That shit was throwing me off because I'm like, nigga, you can break. Like even when he was getting past the first level, hell, he leaping over niggas. Like you see the athleticism, like you see what he can be, but I don't know. That was just a problem to me, bro. I don't know. It just seemed like he was always ahead of the blockers. Like nigga, you gotta let your blocks make the block first before you start making your moves. So that was like a little concern that I seen yesterday. But I think that nigga good though. I ain't gonna lie. I think he's good.
Good shout out.
He ain't Nick Singleton.
He said, give me Nick Singleton. I feel like Nick been at Penn forever. Nick must be a senior by now, bro. Is he a senior?
No, nigga, no. Yeah, it feel like that because he was playing as a true freshman.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
Tez,
Okay.
you scared, Tez?
Huh?
You saw 19 play on Saturday. You scared?
Not worried.
Yeah, he did all four.
No,
Yeah.
but Ted, to your
Okay.
Jeremiah Love point, I seen someone say like when they scouted him, he reminded them of James Cook. And I'm like, because like young James Cook, when he first came into Buffalo, he was doing the same shit. He was just trying to hit the edge, and like that's how he was gonna go.
OJB.
And then the next 2 years in his development, he started reading his blacks better. So if Dog can like start doing that, then he got a high ceiling, man.
Yeah, the nigga, I think he'd be good, bro. I like Nick too. I think them the top two backs for sure.
Yeah,
Jeremiah
definitely
and
see this
Nick.
thing go first.
But
Yeah.
like to your point, if you like it feel like that, but you gotta also understand he was playing as a true freshman. That was 4 years ago. So
Yeah.
and I think he had battled some injuries last year too, why he didn't come out. But
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
that I think that played a part too.
Makes sense. All right. Good college football shouts to start the show today. I was about to say one more thing. We are 2 hours in. If you're on the YouTube side, do not forget to hit that thumbs up button as well, y'all. That helps the algorithm out for people that's watching on YouTube. We did peak at a high number today relative to what the YouTube is now because I've been hosting on Twitch, so that's good. People are still active and holding down the YouTube chat and also clicking the YouTube channel, which is probably their preference. I also will always have pinned on YouTube where the show will be held. The show is also live on Twitch, where you'll probably see more people typing throughout the show. Reminder, I'm going to have a new podcast episode dropping either tomorrow or on Wednesday. And I will be back recording weekly podcast episodes. So I'll definitely be reaching out to some of you all throughout this NFL season and college football and or basketball season and NBA to let you all know about that. Or and see if you all want to join and be on an episode. Second, if you are a member on YouTube, you will be able to see that episode today. Members definitely have early access to be able to see podcast episodes. So you will be able to see that episode today. And again, more episodes will be coming soon. Last but not least, on the I said WNBA college football side of things. Before I transition to WNBA and just looking at NFL real quick. Anybody got anything on this TCU and North Carolina game? I got no choice but to watch it. You know, I'm trying to watch as much college football as possible this year. But Bill Belichick coaching debut as a North Carolina Tar Heel head coach. They're going against TCU, who I believe is the faves in this one on the road. Do anybody got anything to say about this game right here on the stage?
The only thing I would say, I just want to see how different the offense will be for North Carolina. Because I know like they used to have like explosive receivers and like explosive running backs, but I know the quarterback play outside of Drake May over the years hasn't been there. So that's one key thing I'm looking at, and how does Bill Belichick implement his defense in the NFL to college football?
Okay,
That's the only thing I got.
no, that's a good shout out, Bray. I definitely appreciate that. And yeah, a lot of this.
TCU quarterback a gunner. I ain't gonna throw the hell out the ball. I don't really know about the weapons, but I know last year he was a gunner. As you can see there at 4K. So
Josh Hoover.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And with the Bill Belichick shit, bro, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I ain't really gotta. I just gotta see it.
Yeah, wait to see type of
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So we'll definitely be too. Well, I can't say will. I'm gonna be. If that game can be screen shared, they'll be screen shared. I'll say that in Discord. Playback is geeking about some copyright stuff. Understandably so. So it's no point for me to risk anything because you never know what can happen. So probably my last time sharing a screen for a game and playback yesterday. So or this past weekend. Everything else will be in the Discord. Make sure you all join the Fact and Stats Discord, y'all. And I always will try to tweet out or even at everyone in the channel, letting them know it's a watch party live in the Discord. Not that Discord link right there. That's my gaming Discord. But you can do exclamation point like this for an example. For if anybody that's not in the Discord, exclamation point Discord, and that'll pop up. That is my Fact and Stats Discord. I do have a gaming Discord as well because I game pretty much every day. Getting the hang of this new 2K, or trying to at least. So with that being said, that's enough of college football. That was 2 straight hours of college football. Definitely enjoyed those talks. Shout out to all the teams that put on a performance yesterday, all the players that's going to be utilizing this season to make a name for themselves, whether they're a freshman, sophomore, junior, and or senior. And last but not least, we're going to head over to the WNBA. Champ put something in the chat. This is the first time in Tyreek Hill's Dolphin tenure he is not a captain of a team. A fan of that decision. I'm cool with that. You're not about to come out and say what you said in the presser about the team and things like that, and then think you're going to be coming into the season as a captain. So in reality, you don't even want to be there for real. You just got no choice to act like
Waddle, baby.
They gave it to who? Waddle, you said?
I don't know. I just said he watched it.
He said Waddle, wide receiver 1. Let me see. Dolphins captains. They went with Tua, Aaron Brewer, Alec, Jordan Brooks, Zach, Bradley Chubb. Damn. Okay. Yeah, they said deservedly so. That says this is the final group of captains for a team looking to culture shift Israel. Okay. Damn. I wonder how Tyreek feel about that.
Why they ain't trade him yet?
Yeah. I would have traded him too.
They tried to. Niggas don't want his contract.
Yeah, I would have got.
They were saying like that was they first thing in the offseason. They was trying to move him before the draft, and nobody wanted to take his contract. So they kind of stuck with that nigga. They'll probably trade deadline.
Couple of shout outs. Deron Bland inked a new deal with the Cowboys yesterday. I want to say this was $92 million 4 years. So really shout out to him. He was a real. He showed real emotion in his presser, speaking on the extension, being a 5th round draft pick and being able to make life changing money, man. So really just shout out to him. He said it was unexpected, obviously after they traded Michael Parsons as well. Next, Jaylen Warren, that was this morning, inked a 2-year extension with the Pittsburgh Steelers. He'll be manning a backfield with their rookie Caleb Johnson going forward. So we'll see how that looks in the next couple of years. Maybe they can form a nice 1-2 punch in that backfield. And the Vikings are optimistic that Jalen Naylor will be okay for Monday Night Football. So the Vikings are more often than not, when healthy and off suspension, they'll be rolling out 4 solid wide receivers. Jettas Addison, Naylor, and Adam Thielen, also with TJ Hawkinson, while having Aaron Jones and Jordan Mason in the backfield. So JJ McCarthy has all the tools that he needs to be a successful quarterback, similar to Caleb Williams. So we'll see how those two guys look as they're looking up at some of the rookies from last year in their draft class. Bo Nix was solid. Jaden Daniels was solid. They were obviously the best two rookie quarterbacks last year. Now, Caleb Williams and JJ, and also Drake May. Well, Drake May was cool in his games played as well. We'll look to man out those top five quarterbacks, and even Michael Penix as well. I'm sorry, Michael Penix, who's going to be his first year starting a full season. So
yeah, don't
add who?
Said don't act goofy and forget Penix.
I almost forgot. May this nigga sticking up for Penix before he's sticking up for his own quarterback. Bro, you are a Patriots fan, bro. Like, stop forgetting that. You are a Patriots fan. Niggas don't even know you're a Patriots fan. Y'all, Shaggy is a Patriots fan, y'all. I want to make that very clear. He is a Patriots fan. Okay, you need to announce that more, though. Like, more people need to know that. Stand up for your team. Stand up for your team, bro.
Ain't nothing to stand up for.
Like, come on, man. That shit crazy. Something ain't nothing to stand up for. You got a franchise quarterback, got a good running back in the draft.
I don't know that. Do I know that yet?
You believe that?
No, he still got to prove it.
Yeah, I'm taking a page out of Ted's book. I ain't gonna lie. You said, how do I know that? Do I know that? And you just said, so he still got to prove it. It don't matter. You think he's a franchise quarterback.
You guys still got to prove it, though. This year going to tell a lot.
Nah, I wouldn't put too much pressure on this year. Year 3 tell a lot. Like, even for Caleb Williams. If Caleb Williams is a guess, if he's mid or whatever this year, like, yeah, he can get bashed. No. But year 3 is okay, what are you? Like, is this really what you are the first 2 years?
You come in as a generational guy and be mid your first 2 years with all that time. Nah, no, that ain't working like that.
Yeah, but year 2 don't determine the full write-off. I think year 3 would determine the full write-off for Caleb, though.
For him, it do.
Wait, which quarterback y'all talking about again?
I disagree. Year 2 don't determine the full write-off for Caleb Williams.
Peyton was mid his first 2 years. He was really bad his first year, and he just reached it. No issues.
For what, Shaggy?
I said for Caleb and them circumstances he got, yes, they do.
No, I don't know. A lot. The Bears should not write off Caleb Williams if he has a mid-year this year. I'm sorry, I would not agree with that.
Yes, they should. For one, he's not a leader. He's not a leader of men. For one, you want your quarterback to be a leader of men. That's for one. That's never going to change, by the way. And yeah, so his level of play don't go up. Yeah, write them off.
I wouldn't just give
Shaggy's already written the book on him, though, so there's no point in discussing it. You just wrote a book on him. You said he's never going to be a leader of men.
Yeah, that's because of who he is as a person.
Right, so you're writing the book on him.
No.
But if you don't wait, hold on.
What you just said.
But Shaggy, but let's say he do good this year, then he still isn't a leader of men to you? Based off his character.
You can be a good quarterback in the NFL and not be a leader. That has happened before.
Okay.
And Justin,
who do you think that applies to? I'm interested to see who you have an example for.
Yeah, I want to hear the examples.
You said what?
Who's an example of that?
Or what I've heard, Russell Wilson.
But Russell Wilson got a championship.
That's not true. They loved him in Seattle. They loved Russell Wilson in Seattle.
Denver was making
the Legion of Boom loved Russell Wilson in Seattle.
They didn't like him.
They did like him.
I know Richard Sherman got beef with him, but
but he had beef with him because he thought Carroll was trying to boost him up instead of running the ball. That was the thing that was the big sticker for Sherman. But then his locker room, he was loved. Mostly for the fact that he was incredibly tough and played through a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and Russ was viewed as a leader on that Seattle team as well. Or I'm pretty
sure. That's completely untrue. Now, him going to the Broncos in that situation, you can criticize him for that. But that was, in my opinion, the Broncos giving him the keys when he didn't serve him. But in Seattle, he was viewed as a
leader. We're gonna see Caleb Williams. I ain't write the guy up. I never think he was that good. Everybody not built for that.
That's what I'm saying. You don't think he's that good anyway. It's not.
I think he was an NFL player. He's not built for the NFL. Caleb Williams.
That's what I'm saying. Not saying you don't think he's an NFL player. There's no insane. How is he not an NFL player?
But there's no point in going back and forth because Shaggy doesn't think he's good. So regardless of when he thinks he's going to write him off, now he thinks he's going to fail regardless.
Yeah.
What were y'all just talking about? I just came back.
Caleb Williams.
He's trying to convince me Caleb Williams is a leader. He's never going to be a leader. That's not going to happen.
Okay,
you
then.
don't think that he's ever going to be a leader of men or a good player. So there's no point going back and forth.
I said recently. I think about year 4 that's when he figured it out.
Are you out on Trevor? Are you out
You
on Trevor Lawrence?
said he wasn't going to be enough for the NFL.
No,
Okay, somebody
no.
said actually about Trevor Lawrence. You said no. Okay.
Why would I be out on Trevor Lawrence? Trevor Lawrence ain't showing me nothing to be out on.
Okay.
That's just a statement.
Okay.
When the last time the Jaguars? Hey, now whoever asked that question, ask them this: when the last time the Jaguars built a competent team around Trevor Lawrence? When the last time that happened? When the last time the Jaguars been healthy around Trevor Lawrence? When the last time Trevor Lawrence been healthy?
Is Aaron Rodgers a leader of men?
You said is Aaron Rodgers a leader?
Of men.
Just an asshole.
You say yeah, he's just an
Yep.
asshole.
I agree with that assessment.
Yeah, it's interesting because if you listen to the players, they follow him, but he
The Steelers just voted him a captain, by the way. But yeah, no,
yeah,
he's a leader. He's just an asshole.
yeah. They
I just
probably
want to
should.
see where his head at with this. Do you feel like Brock Purdy a leader of men? I just want to see where his head at. Where he go? Shaggy. Damn.
No,
He can't hear me.
he working. He gonna come back and answer it. I'm gonna bring it back up to him.
I goes to y'all too. Like, do y'all feel like he's a leader of men in terms of the definition?
That's a good question.
I don't. Leader of men it feels weird to
He
talk about.
one of
I
them
mean,
lead by
Do I
example
think
niggas.
Brock can be a leader
yeah,
as a quarterback? Yes, I'll say that.
I think that what Brock has shown throughout his career and really coming from college and everything that he's worked up for, even if it's not necessarily a vocal type of leadership, I think that he does have a level of respect from that perspective.
What talking about?
He said, "Is
Brock
Brock
Purdy.
Purdy a leader to you?"
Yeah, I was asking if you think
Purdy,
Brock Purdy a leader of men.
he's the definition of a leader. He's the definition of a leader, especially at the quarterback spot. That's the guy that come in, work every day, been working his whole life. You want them guys as your leaders. Taylor Williams, no.
I mean, okay, I agree with you on the Brock Purdy part, but I don't get how you could say Brock is, but Russell Wilson and Caleb Williams can't or not. That's what I just don't get at.
Where you
But
also
I
Oh, you
see
said
what
Russ
you
you
wasn't?
also should you also should not be out on Caleb Williams if he after 2 years of him if he potentially be mid though. 2
For
years is
what?
2 years.
But you cannot come in generational prospect, be filled with talent around you and be made. No. You
But
got the coach.
so have
You
Trevor
got
Lawrence been
everything.
special then? Trevor Lawrence ain't been special though.
Trevor Lawrence has not been the situation of two different things. What are you talking about?
Well, but that's what it comes down to because of the names that were put on the roster last year. The fact that the offensive line was effectively a failure and the offensive system did not exist. Those would be the things that you would say similar to Trevor Lawrence's rookie year with Urban Meyer. That you say, all right, I'm
Facts.
willing to give this kid a pass for him. If
Facts.
he improves, then we can start to see where the developmental pathway will end up bringing him from that perspective.
Listen, people ask me about Trevor Lawrence. I just know they don't watch the games. I just know they don't. The Jaguars are not having Trevor Lawrence problem. They have the Jaguars.
Agree with you. I'm just saying that also kind of applies to Caleb Williams last year.
Yeah, I like D-Mac point with their first 2 year comparison. Obviously Urban got up out of there pretty quick, but that was a good comparison though. Basically just like wiping that year out. Not complete. Not like it don't matter, but I get where his comparison from those two situations.
I don't think Caleb has to be a top 10 quarterback this year. I think there have to be clear improvements, no doubt about it. But if he's a middle of the pack quarterback, then I don't think that people should give up on him personally. Now, if you never thought he was going to be good, hey, you just stay on that side. But
yeah,
he got to be better than Kyler. If Kyler Murray better than him this year, that's a problem.
So what's
well,
better than
so it's funny. Kyler Murray was my 16th ranked quarterback, so that's probably a perfect bar to put it at as far as the line of demarcation. Are you better or worse than Kyler Murray?
Yeah, that's actually a good one.
but if Kyler has a good year, then what's the
And
I get it
Kyler
just
got to get better too.
because wait, didn't Kyler have like a MVP year like a few years ago, or was argued about it?
He was within the MVP race to begin a year. I think it was 2 years ago now.
Nah, that was like 4 years ago. That was like 2021.
That long ago? Yeah, it might have been that
That's
long
when
That
he
ago.
was
was getting.
that
That's when
was
he was getting the Lamar
But yeah,
Jackson
because
comparison shit.
it wasn't last year because obviously that's Cliff's first year. Cliff took a year off the year before that, so that was 2022 at the earliest, and yeah, it might have been 2021.
Because that's the season they
It
started
was
like
D-Hop's first year.
7-1, and then they ended the season. Yeah, it had to be that year.
Yeah,
It had to be
yeah,
yeah.
It was D-Hop's first year there, and the team got hurt after they started off good.
right. And I still maintain people were like, "Oh, he performed terribly in that Rams program. He didn't have Hop, and that team was incredibly yeah, exactly because that was the Rams Super Bowl team. That team was completely outmatched as far as that was concerned too. But yeah, that was 2021.
This dude is some mid. I'm looking at his career right now.
Yeah,
Talking
I'm
about
on
Kyler?
Kyler.
Yeah.
I'm on Kyler. I'm
I ain't gonna say he mid, but he just not where
I,
I
I think
thought he
he
is.
is. He is. I don't know how to. I guess he's mid, like starting quarterback standards, but also still
You know what
solid.
it is,
I don't know.
D-Mac? He's not
He one of the best
consistent.
quarterbacks in
He's
the
not as
world. The straight
consistent as he
quarterback in the
should
world.
be for a nigga that was taken at one, bro.
Sir,
And
recomment
there's a
that.
lot of reasons.
I appreciate you pulling up
Like
to
injuries
recomment that. I can't
matter,
see your
but he's
comment.
inconsistent.
I can't see what it said.
D-Mac, what I'm saying on the stage right now told me I was crazy for saying Geno Smith is better than him. Geno Smith is better than Kyler Murray. I don't care what nobody says.
Right
No,
now,
okay, I ain't
You
gonna lie.
said
I
who
do
better
agree
than?
with you on that. I
You
do
said
think
who better
Geno.
than?
I
You said who better
He
than?
said Geno
Gino.
Smith.
Geno.
Geno Smith.
Bro,
Oh, I
you
mean,
crazy, dude. What's wrong with you?
I think
no, not
Gino is a better
crazy.
quarterback than Kyler Murray as well, but that's neither here nor there.
Crazy as hell. What's
I
wrong with
think the
you,
big
bro?
thing for Kyler is I want to see a little bit more of that competitive fire out of Kyler in the sense of he's got to be more willing to play the game of football. And I say that as a person that should not be scared to be hit. And I know that obviously he's short of stature, but I think that portion of it sometimes concerns me of if he's willing to really do what's necessary for a quarterback to deliver the football and take those hits and also use his legs as much as
yeah,
he should.
that's what it is. Like, and
He used
and
them,
it,
D-Mac.
it's
When he used them, he don't want to get hurt.
It's a
When
problem.
we
You
had
can't play football
because
scared. You
yeah, you
can't
playing
you,
football.
you
Yeah,
can't play
when
quarterback scared. You can't do that.
when we had Cliff, that was his only drawback because the offense was so damn ass. That was his main thing to do. It was a Kyler go out there and do everything. Now he don't have to do that. He never wanted to do that.
it's
From
just
He's not great enough from the pocket to live in a world in which he doesn't use his legs on a consistent basis.
interesting
And I think
because
some of that, I'm sorry, I just wanted to say, and I think some of that fear also shows up when he's not willing to hang in the pocket and deliver over the middle of the field. Go ahead, Jordan. I'm sorry.
no, you good. Like with him, it's interesting because I know it's football. Football, ultimate team sport. Surroundings have to be even more than other sports, like great around you to be good. But as a number one pick, I don't. That scale to me is at least just a little bit more tilted to where I want to see you elevate the guys around you a little bit more than we talk about with him sometimes. Sometimes you have guys where it's like, why isn't this guy on their team? This guy has talent. Like Marv, perfect example. Talent, all the talent in the world. Why isn't the connection like you got this premium weapon, you number one overall pick, dynamic quarterback? Why isn't he better with you? Why is he instead of elevating him? Why is he like worse with you seemingly than he should be? Like I feel like as a number one pick, that should be the bar. Like the standard should be a little bit more than well the surroundings around him weren't perfect, so that's why the team wasn't okay. That can be why the team maybe didn't win the Super Bowl, or maybe why the team didn't miss the playoffs, but not why the team has been as ass as they've been these past few years. I mean, they had one good year with him.
Yeah.
They go
it's
11 and
been a
6 one year.
GM, it's been a GM injuries and the roster has been atrocious.
Yeah, but if he's who he's supposed to be, who he's like his the best actualization of who he's supposed to be, that matters towards ultimate playoff success. Not, I don't think to them being quite as ass
Why
as
not?
I
That
would
can
say the
apply.
because
team record.
I think
If that
because I
can
think
apply to somebody else, why can't it apply to him in the regular season?
I didn't say it couldn't. I'm talking about him right now.
I'm saying I'm trying to act the parallel, make sure we're keeping everything consistent around
Yeah,
here.
yeah. You know, I say this with Trevor. I say this with Kyle. Like I say this with all these type guys like that. I'm consistent with that.
But
Because
I've seen
look,
I've
don't get me
seen
wrong,
I've
y'all.
seen Trevor elevate guys in which I haven't seen Kyler do that, and that's like that's just the reality of the situation. Now, is it consistent enough for me with Trevor? Of course not. No, he's got to continue to get better at that. But it, I'll be honest with you. I agree with you as far as the overall team record because I think the defensive talent has been atrocious. Offensive line has gone through, a lot of turnover, and I still have some question marks as far as that portion is concerned. But as far as when I'm looking at this offense and this team coming up this year, I do think that if Kyler doesn't improve, he's going to be looked back on as a limiting factor of what their offense is going to look like. And if he doesn't improve, at a certain point, the Cardinals got to ask the question: do we need to find another quarterback?
And it's
That's
like
just the reality of the situation.
it's not even because I agree with you with the like their defense has shit been atrocious.
Right.
But
It's been
like
terrible.
I'm talking about when you like I don't watch every Cardinals game, but like I've watched enough over the years. Like where you watch them, they don't that shit don't look even relative to what's around him. That shit don't look as good as it should look, and he's like one of the biggest parts of that to me. Just like whether you winning
Only
games or
time it
not.
looked good was 21, bro. Other than that, it's never looked good with or without Cal.
I was gonna
Because
say
of the
though,
guy,
Miles, too, like
because of the guy,
before
because of
21.
the
Oh my
folks
bad.
around him.
Mm.
But go ahead, Bray, my fault.
No, you good. I was gonna agree. I was just saying, like, too, at the time that y'all drafted him, y'all drafted the quarterback previously. Y'all didn't know how to build that team after Carson Palmer. So it's like when you threw Collins' situation, it's not much you can do until you just give him a solidified roster. But the criticism is valid of, okay, you have the receiver, you have a stable defense, and we have a new coach, but you still have to give him that team time to build because the Cardinals aren't ready yet to say, okay, this is a true playoff contending team. Because again, they haven't been that when Kyler has been there. So that was your point.
Yeah, nah. All it is for me, brother. All of what y'all saying isn't wrong. I'm just adding the necessary context to the situation. I'm not disagreeing with y'all. He does have to improve his play. But I'm just saying the past couple of years, I pay attention more than y'all do. The roster has been bad. The weapons that he has compared to other people have been bad. Coaching hasn't been the best, and his play he's been hurt. I had an ankle injury in 21, kept him out a couple games. That knee injury from a year and a half ago kept him out the rest of one season, out of full season. Um, he, I want to see consistency from dude. To be honest, if I get the consistency of a good play after the bye week, I'm cool. But if he pull the same thing again, be kind of good to regular and kind of good in the first half of the season, yeah. And then other than that, if he don't turn it around after the bye week brace, I'll be like, I'm with D-Mac. They gonna have to do something because I can't keep waiting for him to be asking the same thing over and over and over again in year 7. So
And
I'm not out.
I don't know that you
Go ahead,
move.
Jordan.
It's weird because I don't know that you move on from him. Well, is he up for an extension? I don't know his contract situation.
No, we paid him in
He's
21.
still got
He's paid.
3 years left at the
Yeah,
Oh
moment.
yeah,
3
they did
years.
because I
Yeah,
remember us talking about it at the time. How many years?
Yeah,
yeah.
the ejection seat button is not something that is immediate, but I do think that
Yeah.
it does begin to the conversation of what are we doing here?
It depends on, yeah, I think it depends on, like, can you move up in the draft? Is there a guy you really like who can be a difference maker at that position? Because if it's just a matter of, okay, let's move on from Kyler for the sake of moving on from Kyler, but you get another mid quarterback, that don't make sense to me. Like
It
having a
doesn't
Yeah, I
mid
make
agree with that.
sense.
quarterback,
You
having a
gotta have
mid
a plan
quarterback
if you're gonna do
team,
that.
nothing wrong
You
with
gotta
having a
have a
mid
plan.
quarterback. Y'all might just be mid for a few years before contract is up and then you reset.
Yeah, you gotta have a plan if you're gonna move off dude, especially how much he getting
Mm,
paid.
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yep, for sure.
Good stuff, y'all. Great convo.
I didn't look on stage and I'm not gonna lie, until Miles said it, I was like, damn, I thought that was kid talking. And I was like, shit, it's
No,
forgot how much they sound the same, man.
Oh, D-Mac, I'm
Hey,
gonna
bro,
get you.
nah, bro, they sound just alike, bro. No cap.
They're the same.
They
They,
sound just alike, gang.
they
And D
both
Mac, and they
southern as
never on
hell,
I
stage.
bro.
got you. Don't worry about that. I got
And
you.
they never on stage at the same time.
yeah, they never on stage at the same time. That's the funny thing. Y'all know each other, Bray?
I don't know each other. I follow him, but I don't know each other.
Oh, okay.
I swear y'all sound just alike, gang.
All right. Well, shout out to
Bray
Hey,
accent
look,
a little
man.
stronger. Just a little
But
stronger.
look, bro, hopefully my guy performed this year, him and Marvin, bro. And the defense is good as advertised.
side question, Miles. Anybody on your team?
Yes, sir.
Anybody on your team unavailable? Like who's unavailable? Just curious. Fantasy football.
Fantasy, bro. I'm not making no trades after week 1, good brother.
I'm not asking that, brother. I'm not trying to trade with you,
Mm.
brother. I'm just saying, is
I
anybody
know, I got you. I
unavailable?
got you. I
Is
got you.
anybody unavailable? That's all I want to know.
At the moment, I'm not looking to move not a soul
Okay.
until I see my guys perform. I look a roster adjustment, and I'm cool from that.
Okay.
Cause D-Mac, I seen what you sent me, D-Mac.
Oh, D-Max in the
Like I
trades.
said,
Okay.
like I
Yeah,
said, like I
Okay.
said, like
I
I
see that
said.
one. I got
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Look. We ain't
I
gotta
love
we
the
ain't gotta
book.
disclose what it was. But I'm just saying. Same thing I told you, Ev. I'm gonna tell D-Mac. I'm not moving off nobody after week 1. See what I got.
So
Niggas open
No
for
problem,
business.
bro.
so
Okay.
No
D-Mac
problem.
is a sneaky
Damn,
shooter. Okay.
nigga, it's
Okay.
17, 8, 6. How many weeks it is? 18? I'm tweaking. How many
Okay.
weeks in the NFL?
17 games. Yep.
17.
It's 17
17
games. Yeah.
weeks. 17 weeks and a nigga get traded out the 1 week is crazy. Y'all niggas
It be
run
like that, Tez. I ain't
y'all
gonna lie.
niggas run tight ships over there,
Says I
fool.
made 2 trades for the. I think I
Hey,
made 2 trades before the season last year.
Yes, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That's 600 talk.
So D-Mac working his phone right now. Okay.
No cap.
All right.
I'm
I'm always
I'm
open
in active trade talks, bro. I'm always in
Okay.
active trade talks
Well,
too,
how
bro.
do you never talk to me then? Like, how y'all niggas always be talking to me? I don't never
Jay
get hit up.
Woods. Jay Woods. I
Here
sent
he
you a
go. Here he
counter.
go,
I
Jordan.
sent you a counter, Jordan. That's the
Yo, Ez.
I'm not
I
Yo,
don't know. Yeah, that's
I
not
can take
texted
one
nigga
of
that's not
those.
phone.
fair.
I texted my
yeah, that's
phone this
fair.
morning and said, yo, is this player available? He said, send a better offer than D-Mac. I said, nigga, what? I said, who he said? He told me who
Damn.
he said. Shut that whole trade down. Shut
bruh,
that whole trade down. I hope that shit don't go through.
on me, no troll. I hit somebody there. I'm like, yo, who's not available? Like, we trading this year? They go, yeah, just don't send me this bullshit. It was a screenshot of a trade of Fredo. Like, I'm not gonna disclose what it
Oh
Oh
my
was,
nah, come
God.
but
on,
I'm
bro.
just saying.
Come
Y'all
I
can't
on,
do that,
know what
bro.
it
bro.
is, man. I was trying to get over
Y'all
VJ,
can't
man.
do
I
that,
ain't gonna
Come
lie.
bro.
I
on,
was trying to get
bro.
over VJ for Josh, man. I ain't gonna lie. He ain't gonna accept it, so it's whatever now.
That's funny, bro.
Bruh.
I was trying to get over on VJ for Josh, man.
Yo, yeah,
He
you
said,
Fredo,
"I'm
hear me?
trying to get over."
Yeah.
Bro,
That's
I
Fredo,
went
funny,
through,
bro.
just send me.
I went through,
I don't want him that. I don't want him that bad. I was just trying to see like what.
You don't want him
Like I
that
don't.
bad.
Yeah, I want more so the other one I sent you. Try countering that one if you don't like it.
yo, I went through everybody's team this morning. I'm like, yeah, I can pretty much trade with everybody. I like their teams. I got to
Hmm
his team, Fredo team. Like, yeah, I'm super good. I know
Bro,
bro.
I'm super good.
can you pull the teams up or that like that segment
Hey,
ain't
Shaggy, what
here?
you say? Shaggy, what you say?
I said I'm super good. So I'm not trading Fredo at all.
Damn, wow, what's that? My team
Because of your
ass?
team, bro. Because of your team. You need shit and you're gonna be trying to be on some bullshit. I already know.
Uh, it's
That is, I'm not saying with Fredo, but that is a thing with
no,
teams though. Like if you
it's
look at a
DJ
team that's
Love.
not.
Like,
I ain't gonna lie. That's how it was
if it's
last
a
year,
nigga
bro.
you
No
love,
cap.
I'm gonna try and get you first, and then we good to make some fair
And
shit.
that
But
But it is a thing where like if I know that what I'm looking for doesn't match up with where your team is deep at, then I'm really there's no point in us talking
yeah,
for real because
there's nothing for
something's
us to
not gonna
talk
line up.
about.
like
There's nothing for us to talk about.
Shaggy took the niggas I was trying to get late, so like I kind of want to just get like some of his like running back depth, but I don't know if Shaggy gonna want to ask for it. So
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck
I
with
ain't
you.
putting
I'm
this
not
shit
trying to hurt
away.
your feelings or nothing. I see 5 wins. I
Oh,
mean,
come on, bro.
this running back room not gonna cut it. I'm being serious. For a full
Oh,
Five
fantasy,
Ed.
wins?
Facts.
fantasy
I'm
football
with
season,
you
this running
running
back
around.
room is not gonna cut it.
I was trying to add a fifth running back. I was trying to get another running back with my bench. I see his team like, yeah, I'm cool. I can't trade with this guy.
For
I
sure.
can't.
You're not
For
trading
sure.
CD, rightfully so. Drake price
For
is gonna
sure.
be high, rightfully so. Right, I understand that. Then it's like, what are we working with? Travis Hunter, we gotta
Mike
wait
Yeah,
and see.
Evans.
Fredo. Fredo. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I was the guy last year with no running backs, bro. It's bad.
That shit gonna catch you. I ain't gonna
No
lie.
I
cap.
mean,
It's gonna
no,
catch
he
you,
can
bro. It's gonna catch you, bro.
Around like week
if
7,
Hunter
around
pop,
like week 6, week 7, he gonna start sending CD Lamb trades. Trust.
bro, if Hunter
Trying to
pops, if Hunter pops, he'll be well.
Hey,
Damn, his
look,
starting running back is Chico and Caleb.
because bro, Fredo, the whole league was trying to get Kyron from me all season last year. That was the only good running back I had
If
last year, bro.
yeah,
Yeah,
if, I
no,
mean
no.
you got to hope Hunter or Keon pop, and you can flip them for a running back, or maybe flip them with a
I'm
running back
open
for
to
a better running
I'm
back.
open to flipping Mike for a back. It just got to be the right back.
Yeah, it might just yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, you
bro.
got assets, so
Yeah, like I'm
It's
open.
hard
You
for
can
me.
make some.
It's not. It's not. This
That's
is
why I
nothing
said,
against. This is nothing against
Now hold
Mike,
on.
by the way. But I know everybody in this
Let me see,
league, and I don't think anybody in the league trade for Mike Evans. I could be wrong though. Like I don't.
let
Like
me
I
see
don't.
how you think though. Send me a Mike Evans trade. Let me see how you thinking. Send me a Mike Evans trade.
I need.
See how
All
fast I
right.
was wrong. You see? So
Brother, you know it's only him and Mecca.
nah, I'm hip. I'm hip. I'm hip. I'm hip. I'm hip.
until Chris
Is Chris
Godwin
Godwin
come
is
back.
back.
Chris is Chris there?
Godwin is gonna be back.
No,
God,
but
okay.
Godwin gonna come back like week 6, I think.
Oh, he's
So
Yeah,
not. He's not on
he's
IR.
somewhere. But they
he,
still said that
he
he's out at least a month.
yeah, like, and then like that first week back, he's still gonna be rusty and shit. Like they ain't gonna try and like rust my nigga back. So week 6 is the week he probably might even be close to popping like
I love your
how
wide
he's supposed
receivers
to.
though. Like this first 3 weeks, this is amazing. I cannot deny that. If you can
And it's
somehow,
but
some way
like
keep them
I
3,
didn't want to make my team like that, but you niggas went running back so heavy. I
bro,
might say like I should.
you can even take a whiff and trade Kittle and something for a running back, and then go Tucker Craft. I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah,
If you want to keep your wide receivers,
you can send me a Evans or Kittle trade right now.
yeah,
Send me
I'll
that right
look
now.
at
Evans
that
or Key.
personally.
Okay, I'm gonna send some your way, Shaggy.
But yeah, that's Fredo Mob. We went through everybody's team yesterday. Quick,
My team straight. Fuck with him.
I just need to scan, brother. I don't gotta.
Oh, you want
I
to
ain't really
scan real
trying to
quick?
go.
All right, I'm gonna just
Yeah,
scan
I
you.
ain't gotta go too in depth. I just want to scan.
Where the hell was you at after the draft, nigga?
He was here for part of it. I don't think he was here for
Yeah, you
everything.
asking too many questions, bro.
Oh, he putting, bro. You be putting on like shit for no reason, gang. Like I don't know, you be trying to put on, bruh. What
I'm
the
saying you playing
hell,
you play. I'm
bruh?
just saying, bro. I call shit out when niggas playing cop
Oh
games and shit, bro.
nah, Mo.
You feel
Go
me, bro? You
ahead,
feel
bro.
me? I just want to
Man,
scan.
I got you, bro. This D Mac mob, bro. I'm gonna flash everybody team. This D Mac right here.
Bro, I almost picked Joe Burrow, bro.
I fuck.
I,
Okay, I like this team. Oh, what the fuck, Rasheed Rice, nigga, nigga.
That's the one,
I
bro. I
get.
ain't gonna hold you to this. I knew, like, I wanted, bro. I'm like, he's gonna get Rashid no matter what. I wasn't even worried about that shit, bro.
he knew D-Mac was doing
he's a
that.
Chiefs fan, bro. I get it. I ain't,
nah,
you know.
Don't worry. When
him
he comes
too.
back, he'll be
Yeah, I
fine.
draft him. I took him in my other league.
No,
I ain't
he
gonna lie,
gonna be.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't
That's
even.
D Mac mob.
That's how I feel about Jordan Addison, bro. Can't wait till he come back.
So
Nah,
Process
there's
Jordan
mob.
was the Miles. I could not find a nigga, bro. I was like, bro, there's
Dang,
somebody
I
I'm
was
missing.
Fredo. I was eyeing him for about like 3 rounds, gang. No
I was
cap.
like, bro, I'm missing somebody, man.
Brown, Marion. Okay,
That's
Evan.
Yo,
process
Fredo, no
team.
bullshit. Fredo, stop trolling me, gang. Stop trolling me, gang.
How am I trolling you, G?
He said,
Stop trolling me, gang. Stop
Mar.
trolling me.
stop
I like
Stop
that team
trolling me,
too.
gang.
He got
bro.
Mecca too. Yeah, I like that team. I like process team for sure.
Y'all niggas supposed to
That's
troll
the
me.
best. That's the best I've seen.
Process
That's probably the best
drafted a
I've
really
seen.
good team. No
Process had
lie.
a good
Yeah, that's
team, bro. I
probably
ain't gonna lie to
Process had a
you.
good ass draft for sure.
scanning. That's probably the best I've seen so far.
Process
Process
pulled that
drafted
off.
Miles. Yeah.
Jalen Hurts,
That running
Saquon.
back shit worked out for dude.
Fredo, that running back you put on there can go, but that wide receiver, stop trolling me, gang.
That's the only nigga I thought you would move, bro.
Who the hell?
I'm like, you not finna move
I
other
mean, I
niggas.
guess this got to be
Yeah,
BJ.
that's BJ.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Yeah.
This
I
right
mean,
here.
Shaggy, send me a counter then. Send me a counter.
Cool on his team.
Murray State of
Yeah,
Mind.
Saquon though.
You
Shit
said
kind of
what?
blurry.
Send me a counter then.
Bo. Okay, Bo. Yeah, Bo, good quarterback fantasy. A-Chain, cool. Armand, cool. G5. Oh, this Miles. I seen Miles' team. I was there for Miles' team.
I will
You know I had
say,
to get
A-Chain
my
missed the
guy
time. I have a
Tez.
running
You know I
back
had to get
on.
G5.
Yeah.
Solid.
Pat Mahomes,
It was either
Brees,
G5 or Mars, bro.
Jettas, BTJ, TJ, JSN. God damn, BTJ,
That's
JJ,
West.
Yeah,
That's West team, ain't it?
wide receiver you.
JSN.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
West team.
Yeah, them 3 receivers gonna carry to like 3 weeks. I mean, a couple
And then
weeks themselves.
Just send me a Kittle trade, bro. I don't even need Mike Evans. Just send me a Kittle trade.
Kittle.
And Pat Mahomes has some good weeks.
He will.
Mob.
Yeah, that
He will.
team's smooth. That team's smooth.
Hey,
Process the
if
best
you're
I've
not
seen
gonna
so
give me
far
no
though.
running back, I want for Kittle, bro. It's cool.
This ride shit.
Caleb Bucky, Tracy, Neighbors, Ted, McBride,
I like a pit pick by Rye.
J-Mo on the bench. You got Luther on the bench.
Let
That's smooth.
me get Jim
Process
O'Ryan.
still in the lead though.
Let me get Jim O'Ryan.
The Shaggy
Shaggy
shit.
team
Process
is
got
really
the most
good.
balanced team for sure.
Baker, Jonathan Taylor and Derrick Henry. How the fuck you get that?
He went back. He
You
went
know?
back. He
Yeah.
went
Back to
to
back.
Oh, I'm about to say what the Lad. I'm cool. I mean cool. I guess I like Lad over D Adams for sure.
That's
Coastal
Shaggy
Devontae gonna
Lovely.
team.
be
Is Coastal
Devontae.
Lovely gonna be like?
Actually, you know what, Shaggy?
Them
He,
niggas got a lot of weapons over there, bro. Like,
I think he gonna be
what
consistent
is he
10 to 12 points per week.
what is he being used at receiver?
I would think so.
He gonna be.
I know.
He's gonna.
You
His
talking
route
about
tree's gonna
Lovely?
look.
He's gonna be it was good.
His route tree
He'll
gonna
be
look
tight
like a
end, and then he'll
receiver.
split out a little bit.
Yeah,
He
I
will.
think
Yeah.
the only question D Adams, of course, but that's still kind of wait and see. Like he ain't as the biggest question is Coastal Loveland. I just like he not shitty. I just don't because I know niggas were saying he could play receiver, and it's just a lot of niggas over there. So
He gonna
Waddle.
pop like later in the year.
Yeah. I don't know if he pop early, but
Good balance here.
Woods
yeah,
and
Waddle.
Golden
I like
if you want
Waddle.
J-Mo.
Chris
You said.
Godwin on the
You said
bench.
what,
Slow down.
Ryan?
And Golden.
Chris Godwin on the
Oh,
bench. That's
okay. I'm
smooth.
not. That's.
JK.
Hey, listen. I'm not opposed
Okay,
to
that
that.
nigga got
About
Scatterboo.
that.
You don't know nothing about Scatterboo, fool. You know nothing about him, fool.
He
All
said you
right,
know
and
that
that's
about him.
Shaggy mob. There's another mob coming up.
Shaggy Mob smooth though. That's smooth. That's smooth for sure.
Good balance.
I think you just saw this scene.
Yeah, Josh Allen.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, that's how they Fredo shit.
yeah. That shit ain't talking about nothing.
Damn.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Kyler Murray.
I like low
Jacobs.
I
team a
got you,
lot. I
Katie.
like low bench a lot.
Kyler cool fantasy. Josh Jacobs, he gonna score tuds. Kenneth gonna score tuds. Nico gonna get the yards. Tyreek gonna do what he do. Aaron Jones. Seahawks defense. Okay. Then the bench. They ain't fucking with the bench though. Like
You not
it's a lot
fucking with the
of.
bench? I fuck with that bench.
RJ a good bench guy.
I like Darnell Mooney in that Falcons
Tyreek going
offense.
to do what he do, but you was questionable on Devontae Adams.
I said it's more wait and see, bruh.
How?
Devontae gonna be fine, bro.
It's more wait and see, bruh. Colston
Devontae
Love,
gonna
like I'm not saying he's shitty. I just don't know. Like niggas say he can play receiver, tight end. Just a lot of niggas over there,
I
bruh.
said I said Devontae Adams. I didn't say Loveland.
You said Devontae Adams.
Oh, Devontae. It's just wait and see, bruh. Who is Stafford even playing?
Yeah, he gonna play.
Yeah, he's starting the season.
Might be smooth then. Might be smooth. I like Shaggy team though. I like Shaggy
I
team
gotta
for
see
sure.
Stafford just take some hits and then be comfortable.
Bro, they gonna shoot him up. He gonna play
What
all
team is
year.
this? Dak, Ashton Genty,
He went
Trey. Okay.
rookie. I still can't believe.
Okay, rookie with a Terry with the Xavier. Xavier cool because no Rasheed. That's cool. Brock Bowers, that's smooth for sure. Judy cool.
He gonna be
Michael
shuffling them receivers week
Pittman.
to week.
Yeah, Ricky Purcell. I don't really know. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know he gonna get the turn. I don't really know too much. Mims, Kyle Pitts. I don't really know.
They wide receiver run for like the
All
first
right,
3
Katie.
weeks.
Kyle Pitts still waiting.
Well, 6 weeks actually.
It's crazy. Niggas still say Kyle Pitts still wait and see. Like
Bro,
that's crazy.
bro, that's not a shoulda, coulda, woulda at this point. Like, come on.
It definitely is.
I ain't gonna lie. He may
That's
be entering
never
them
was gonna
thoughts,
happen
bro.
to me
Shoulda,
personally.
coulda,
I
woulda.
never liked him.
But you know what's crazy? Tight end is a weird spot. That nigga could fuck around and be a top 5 fantasy tight end.
Oh, there's Jordan. I seen. Yeah, I remember Jordan team. I remember Lamar, Tony, Chase, DK, Tyler Warren. Damn, that's a good pickup. See, it's the same with Colston Loveland, but I know what Tyler Warren gonna do more than I would say with Colston Loveland. You feel me? Like I know that they don't got a lot of
the
hits.
targets.
I find that so funny because Daniel Jones has never supported a good tight end. Never happened.
He got one now.
No,
He
he
better
did
throw
that
his
1
ass the
year with
ball.
Ingram. No, he did
He
that
got-
1 year with Ingram.
His ass better throw his ass. He got a good one now. Matthew Golden still wait and see. Not saying he ass. It's just still wait and see.
I feel like the tight ends he had before operated differently than Warren though.
Rome, I guess. Nick Chubb gonna play because Mixon hurt for sure. That's a bench. Jerome Ford gonna play. Keelan Allen, Brock Purdy on the bench. That's smooth. Juggins. That's a good pickup if he fucking play.
Yeah, I got him at 4, so I was like, "Fuck it, I'll take 2."
Too up in the air.
I like. Go back to your team, Ev. I'm rocking right now. I'm rocking process 1. Probably Woods 2, Shaggy 3.
Those are my top 3. I had Process, Shaggy, me, something like that, and then I can't remember who I had.
Aiden Daniels, Jameer Gibbs.
Ev, I like your team more than I did yesterday. Ev.
I ain't gonna lie though. Ev,
I see the potential.
I ain't gonna lie though. Ev, you got a little squad, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
I see the potential with
the running backs. The running backs, cool. Zay Flowers gonna get his. Chris a lot. He just got to get the ball, bro. Like that's it. You gotta get the rock.
It take one receiver overperforming for Ev team to beat right there.
Mark Andrews,
which can happen in fantasy. Like you're gonna have somebody that overperforms, somebody that underperforms. He just need one. Like if Diggs really can be like a wide receiver 2 level receiver, then he's fine. Like
this nigga Ev draft Ray. He's so Ravens biased, bro.
Oh, you talking about Tyler Luke and the defense?
Nigga got this.
Tyler, I said it weeks ago.
You are biased as fuck.
I said it weeks ago.
Like,
I always target kickers and high powered offenses. So like if your offense lives on the other side of the field, which the Ravens offense typically do, I gotta take you. Sometimes we're gonna have a 3.
I get that. I'm not taking that away. I'm just saying, bro, nigga go Ravens kickers, Ravens defense, Ravens tight end. It's hilarious.
I was targeting Mark Andrews, Tyler, or Loveland.
I mean,
this nigga is hilarious.
The way the draft went,
Tez,
I had to do it.
That's what the Super Bowl, Tez. I mean, they got all these players. I can't say he shouldn't have. Like
I
They got one of
like
the
it.
best tight ends,
It's
best
kind of
DCs, best
tricky.
defenses.
I think Ed's team to me tied 3. Like you can tie that with Shaggy team. Shaggy just got them fucking running backs that's just crazy. Then he got Baker. He got a gunner at quarterback. Jaden
Bro, and
Daniels. Jaden Daniels
it's
got
not
the
even just he got running backs. He got 2 workhorse backs too. Like,
And that's the thing. People think fantasy about like because you see the projections and shit. You think it's about like scoring 150, 160 a week, but you gonna have it's gonna be a lot of these weeks where teams score 100 points, 110 points.
Bruh.
You just can't shit the bed and you win. And that's the kind of team
Yeah.
Shaggy got, I
You
think.
can't
I ain't gonna
you
lie.
can't have no zeros, bruh.
Shaggy
Yeah.
team. If Colston Loveland can give him points week to week basis, that team gonna pop for sure. Because JT gonna score, Derrick Henry gonna score, Baker Mayfield gonna throw tuds. Devontae Adams should be cool if Stafford is 100%. He should be cool. It was just Coastal Loveland for me. I don't think he's ass. I just don't know. It's a lot of people over there, and I don't even know how he being used. Because I know they still got Cole, right? Cole Komet.
Yep.
Yeah. That's the only question mark I got with Shaggy team. I like Shaggy team though for sure. I'd probably say Process at number 1 though. I think Process probably got the best
Process team got a cool little team.
All right, next
Damn,
question.
Damn, Thursday, man. It's crazy. Can't
I
wait.
can't call about Amon Miles. That's crazy, bro. I'm from Detroit.
Bro.
I can't get my guy, bro. That's that shit. Come on, bro.
Hey,
I had
man.
to cancel my damn offer, man. So
Shit
We gonna
weird.
we gonna see. Look, we gonna see, man. We gonna see after week 1. See what I'm running with. See what I'm working with.
No, I can't trade with you this season, Miles. I gotta make a point to them. They tried to say I fleeced you a couple
Ah,
times last year. I gotta prove a point, bro. Can't trade with Miles. Can't trade with.
damn. So that mean Ev gonna try to trade. Got you.
I already know you're not talking to me this year. I ain't bothering you.
What you mean, bro?
I know how you be, damn.
Damn, bro. I can't implement a new strategy this
It
season.
was
Damn.
if I looked at your team earlier. I wanted because I still want Higgins. I was trying to figure out something with him earlier.
Man, I have only 2 unavailable guys, bro. And Chase, like I said, I gotta be wild by the offer. I like Chase Brown a lot, so
Yeah, you should.
yeah, it's only 2, and I'm not trading JD. And so I got JD again. He's not going nowhere. But nobody's out here trading for a quarterback at this moment, at least. But yeah, I have 3
You sure?
untouchables. I hope so, but I would hope not. I mean, shit.
Okay.
If you trading for a quarterback, you only should be trading for Josh Allen, Lamar, or Jaden Daniels, or if you want to say
Well, I got
Hurts,
Lamar. I got Lamar,
Jalen
bro.
Hurts.
So.
Yeah, if you trading for a quarterback, you should only be for one of them guys.
Oh yeah, if you trading for like Baker or something
Yeah,
like that,
you
then
shouldn't be
yeah,
trading
like
for
come on,
nobody
bro.
else. Like,
like that's kind of
I
weird.
got Burrow.
yeah, you want the guys with the rushing upside, but Burrow, I'm fine with too, though. By the way, because of the touchdowns he's going to throw this year.
I wouldn't, I wouldn't
yards.
trade for Burrow at this point, but yeah, Burrow just kind of he the best at that.
The yards,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, solid team. Bucky Cuff, Higgins could pop as that wide receiver 2 over there. Shakir is still the best wide receiver in his room. Diggs the best wide receiver in his room probably. And Goddard as a backup to Mark. So it's cool mob. We'll see what happens.
Bro, this is crazy. I already know the trades you about to make too. Like that shit gonna piss me. I can already see because of the way your roster set up the kind of trades you about to make. Your team will be set by the end of the year. You be right there.
Nah, I feel like that about your team.
But
He ain't getting
everything
nothing
just
he want. Trust me, there's nobody in this league trading him anything he want.
Damn, he really blackball for real.
My name is Mr.
Nah, he ain't
My name
blackball.
is Mr. Blackball for a reason, bro. Like,
But this man not blackball, bro. Don't let him lie to
when I
y'all, bro.
doubt I
He's
make a
not
trade. I
blackball.
doubt I make a trade.
it just gotta be a smart trade, bro.
He'll be trying to get over.
This is what niggas want me to do. Niggas want me to overthink my wide receiver situation. Oh, you don't got no premier wide receiver. So yeah, let me get Brown or Chuba off you. No, I'm okay, nigga, because I know what Chuba did last year, and I know he gonna do again this year. Like, I mean, he had 1,200 last year with 10 touchdowns, and I was like, damn, Lowe got this guy late as hell. You damn right, I prioritize getting this nigga. Like this nigga was insane.
And you cannot say you know what he's going to do this year.
Okay,
cannot say it like that.
Well, I think he will have a lot of success this year. Like I picked him over Marv, so. And I don't think if I threw Marv in his wide receiver room, I didn't have no set running back 3, niggas not looking at my team any different. They gonna feel the same way because then if I took Marv, I wouldn't have took.
Damn, I was really one pick. Marv went like 70.
If I took Marv right here, I wouldn't have got Chuba at Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers wouldn't have been here. Process would have took Chuba, bro. 1,000%. He would have took Chuba and probably still took Sutton right there. Now I don't know if Jordan Wood would have took him or not, but I know Process for sure.
Wait, let me see what. Marv went round 4. Okay, I was wrong. I was like, okay.
You went around 4. That's about his range too. That's
I
like
went DK after that. Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with either one of them. I would have preferred.
There's only like one pick. I'm like, damn, maybe I shouldn't have did. But other than that, I'm fine.
I got robbed one time in this draft, and that was it. Right here, I went Olave instead of Emeka, thinking I was gonna be able to get Emeka with that next pick, but Process took him one pick before me with Diggs, bro. That's the only pick that I'm a little pissed at. Yeah, that's the only pick because I'm okay with all these other guys that went after Olave. Like I'm okay. I don't think I'm gonna regret nothing down here.
Shut up, my nigga wrong.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Look, he should have took Cup instead of Eckler. I had the chance. But oh well. I had Cup written down on another piece of paper, but
this is a good reach for Process right here too. If I needed a running back, I would have went Ja'Cory. I'm not gonna lie. I would have went him.
It ended up being good. Yeah,
that nigga. I know why people picking him, but I think that nigga bait as far as I'm concerned.
That is bait. He is RB3 on that board.
You think it's gonna be? You think it's gonna be
Eckler?
RB3?
Yeah, I think Cliff wants to be Eckler, and I think Rodriguez is gonna get a little work too.
Yeah, well, yeah, Rodriguez gonna get a lot of goal line work for sure, probably.
Yes, sir.
So you take away the receiving work because that goes to Eckler, and then he's gonna get a little bit of early down work, and then Rodriguez gets the goal line work.
Damn.
But
I really want to break
team's so
down
good that it don't even matter for
real.
Yeah, that's crazy. So
that was Process's worst pick in my opinion.
Who would I pick right after him?
After Ja'Cory, you went.
I'm not looking at the screen.
Yeah.
Golden.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You went Golden.
Golden a good pick. I like it.
Or you got room this year? Okay, I was wondering who had room.
Yeah,
Not like
I got Golden wrong.
I'm like, shit.
I'm looking for George
I
Pickens.
was hoping he was gonna let him
Never mind, I'm not talking about.
Look at Woods
why you
making
say never mind?
the Packers and Bears.
Yeah, Savannah.
Golden. I might move one of them though. I don't know, because I like. But having both of the Browns running backs, I'm confident we're having whoever they starter is all year. So it's not. I don't might necessarily need a back now. I keep both of the receivers, and then
I think you're good. Like if he starts or gets the workload immediately once he gets implemented, you got him.
Yeah, it should be good. If he gets suspended, I think it's still gonna be Ford. Like I know the Sampson shit, he'll get some work, but I think Ford is gonna be the workhorse.
I'm gonna have to try to get Braden Allen. I need him.
Yeah, that's your guy.
Oh, that's the other pick as well. Where he took Braylon at? That's the other pick.
He reached on him. He definitely reached on him, but I don't blame him though.
So yeah, some guys you better reach on
9 or 10.
Sometimes you gotta reach and get your guy.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
I thought Rasheed was a reach, and then West started freaking out. I was like, oh, okay.
No, that's not a reach.
That's why Dylan's process is so funny because I went Higgins right here trying to get Braylon at the top of the 11, but he took Braylon, so I had to get White. Literally, that's how it happened. Yeah, I had to get White.
Who'd I get right after y'all did that?
Jets, Braylon, the running back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he gonna be smooth for sure.
That's gonna be RB1 on that team.
Who?
Braden Allen. Yeah, he cutting into hog carries already.
Not even that, bro. They saying they might just trade
Brees, yeah, that too.
They saying they might just trade that nigga and just rock
Which
out
I don't think gonna happen before this season, but we'll see middle of the season.
He might be a chief.
I think he's going by the deadline.
He might be a chief, low key.
Yeah, it might be. It just depends on how healthy Pacheco is.
Pacheco? Fuck.
Shit. The fuck? Y'all better give him every goal line carry.
Nah,
that's Kareem's job.
Yeah, Savannah, it will be in there.
Kareem not gonna run past 5 yards, but he'll get in that damn end zone. I'll tell you.
I guess whenever this match ends, I'm guessing it's next.
Yeah, it'll be next.
So yeah, but yeah, that's the quick fact of Fantasy Football League. Look, y'all, we'll look into that further on every Tuesday and or Wednesday. I do have to get into some talk soon. I'm trying to work my phone in a second. So let me do a last thing. WNBA updates real quick. We got the Dream and the Sun playing right now. That's about to be a tie game probably going into or around halftime. We also got the Wings and the Lynx, and we also got the Storm and the Sparks. That should be a good game. The Sparks are coming off of a good win yesterday after the Mystics fought back hard in that one. Just looking at the standings, the Fever took a bad loss to the Valkyries the other day. They are now the 8th seed, so the Sparks are still on the heels. The Fever have about 4 games to go. The Sparks have 6 games to go. So we're going to see how that finish turns out. Also with the Storm having 5 games left. I think that math is right. No, 3 left. I'm sorry. My goodness. 3 games left. They played the Sparks today, so this is a must-win game for both teams. I would have to assume if the Sparks lose today, they're probably not going to make the playoffs. I have to assume, unless the Fever or the Storm just lose out, which is probably unlikely. Yeah, so that's pretty much it from WNBA.
We just got to win one more game, bro.
One more game, y'all locked in the playoffs.
Yeah,
bro. We need 6 or 7 seed, bro. We ain't beating the Lynx first round.
Yeah, one more win to lock playoffs, but you probably need like 2 out of 4 to move up. But I know 22 wins locks them in because they got all those other tiebreakers.
Shaq, let me understand this. You think the Fever can beat the Liberty, but then you don't want to see the Dream or the Aces?
You said what? I said 6 or 7.
Right. That means you think that y'all can beat the Dream or the Aces, correct?
Yeah.
And the Liberty?
Yeah.
Yeah, he says the Lynx is the only team that they would lose to.
I mean, we're not going to see our first round anyway.
No, I know. I'm just going off what you said last week. I know. Us is out the picture. I didn't know that you felt that way about the Aces because you also said the Aces will beat the Liberty right now, which you did a whole 360 on. But you said the Aces.
No, he said he ain't worried about the Aces.
I said we could beat the Aces.
Yeah. No. But he also said the Aces can beat the Liberty right now. He changed that whole that change. Like that literally was new. And that
rightfully so, right? Rightfully so.
Okay, brother. Yeah, I just want to look at the standings real quick. Yeah, I don't really got no extra words. A lot of the games be heating up and coming down to the wire. The Sun are up 6. Wow. Shaggy and BJ told me not to bet on that game. Good thing I left it alone. We'll see how the game goes. Junior probably turn up at halftime and the second half. Again, I've been telling y'all the Sun are not that bad, but they got 3 rookies that play good basketball. Let me look at that box score real quick.
Sania, been solid.
Yeah, see, even the French lady, and then Morrow.
How many rebounds did Tina Charles got?
5. You gambled on a game? You told me not to gamble.
I was going to see if I would have did. She'd hit me. Go to the Dream. How many Brianna Jones got? She got 3.
See, I would have.
Yeah, I'm glad I did. Glad I did bet because I'd have bet Lifty Green and Ryan points. Look,
yeah,
I did bet. They still really going up.
I definitely have Ryan up there on mine, but I didn't put it in, so that's cool.
I was gonna put Ryan 4 or 5 assists. I'm glad I didn't bet that fucking game.
She probably
a good bet today might be Storm and Sparks. It might be a good bet.
That's where the money probably gonna be at. Yeah, I'll probably wait for that game, and I might go feed rebounds 6 or 8. She been rebounding her ass off. Probably we'll see. I don't know. I might get. Well, I might not. But yeah, that's it for the WNBA, y'all. I'm probably gonna throw the second half of this Dream and Sun game on and play back. And in that tennis match with Coco and Naomi will be starting about Chan said 2:15 or 10:30 or 2:30. I'm sorry. So yeah, this was probably the last quick Monday. I do know I am geared to be here on Mondays, somewhere between 3 to 4 p.m. Eastern time. We're gonna be recapping every single NFL game to start the show, and then we're going to work to college football. And then we're going to talk about anything else that needs to be discussed. Tuesdays, power ranking days, and maybe fantasy football or whatever the case may be. And also recap the Monday Night Football game as well. So I'm gearing up for another football season inside of Fact and Stats. We'll also include more college football talks, the same we did for college basketball this past season. So make sure you all follow this Twitch page right here, Everett Jr. The link is in the bio. And then also make sure you all subscribe to Fact and Stats on YouTube. Literally Fact and Stats. Again, if you are a member on YouTube, you can see a podcast episode that I recorded yesterday, literally right now. On the Micah Parsons trade, AFC NFC Championship preview, or picks / Super Bowl winners, individual team thoughts, and different things that we discuss as well in that podcast episode. So check it out. That episode will be dropping probably on Wednesday to be safe, if not tomorrow. Thank y'all so much for coming through to the show today. I'll see y'all in playback later on. It's Frauden. Damn, Frauden just pulled up. Hope all has been well, young one. Keep going, G. Frauden, I appreciate you, gang. Hope all is well with you, bro. I forgot all about you, nigga. Where you been at? Oh, reminder, before we get up out of here, y'all. Again, every day going forward, there is a show. It will be a space 10:30 in the morning time. So instead of starting the show at 11, which technically the show is starting at 11, but I'm going live. I'm doing a space at 10:30 every single day. So you'll see it as soon as this Thursday, where there'll be a scheduled space for 10:30 in the morning. It will literally have the fact and stats, show title, and all that. And the idea is just to get more people to come to the other platforms, and that's Twitch, and that's also YouTube, and chime in the chat, and then also get in the Discord so they'll join the stage. So again, if you can make it at 10:30, that'd be great. If you can't, and you're just so used to 11 a.m., that is fine as well. But like Chan said, slow motion is better than no motion. So I'm going to start that 10:30 thing going forward every day, as long as I'm able to host a show right here in my chair. If I'm on a move and I'm doing a show, I probably just leave it at a space. So keep that in mind. I will see y'all in a space on 10:30 at 10:30 on Thursday, and then no show Tuesday or Wednesday. If something happened, I will do a space or something. But no show Tuesday or Wednesday. Peace, blessings, and love, and thank y'all so much for coming through today. And I will see y'all on Thursday morning on Twitter Spaces, and also in playback right now and throughout the day.